All right. Looks like we are live on all platforms. What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. I swear, I swear, like, I don't feel great before I start streaming just because the dehydration situation. And then as soon as I start streaming, I'm telling you, there is a positive dopamine, there is a positive chemical reaction to when I go live. Seriously, like, I think it's either a good or a bad thing. But I think that there's actually like a chemical reaction in my brain because I'm like super happy. No matter what happens to me, no matter how I feel, as soon as I go live, I'm like happy. Like my brain says, okay, happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty wild because I wasn't feeling my best today. And even up until this point, and then as soon as like I got ready and clicked the live, it's like, oh, I feel a lot better right now. Yo, shout outs to Scott Wolfer. Thank you for the 11 months. Almost one more month. Next month, you will have your Renangon badge. Let's go. I hope you had a great Christmas. Next year will be great. LFG. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree. I think next year is going to be the best year yet for everyone involved here. So, yeah. Let's get into some shout outs, though, shall we, boys and girls? Dior. What is good, man? Welcome, getting back to that #1 spot on the first in the stream. Brand Smith, what's up, Brand Smith? What's up, baby? How you doing today, brother? Merry Christmas to you. Anthony Smith, happy holidays. B Queen, B Martin, yo, what's up, the homie B Martin in the chat? Shout out to my man B Martin. Good to see you here, brother. Shout out to the Maple Syrup boys. Rena Habag, yo, what's up, Rena? Welcome to the stream, young lady. Hopefully you're doing okay. Party Man, what is good? Francisco Garcia, what is up? SRPG, what is good? Welcome to the stream, boys and girls. Welcome to the stream. Pineapple Hoss, just got Spider-Man late for Christmas and the in-laws. Let's go. Shout outs, let's go. Let's go, let's go. What's up, Zen Gamer? Welcome to the stream, brother. 777, 007, 007, triple OG. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, 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 guys. Dave Javu, life will change. Welcome. Conky is here as well. Party man. My day, like I said, I didn't feel great today. Maybe I just think just the after effects of that shock to the system of dehydration. But I mean, I felt better yesterday. I feel a bit better today. Yesterday, I did not feel like editing. Like I said, I wasn't gonna edit, and like I thought maybe I could, and then I couldn't. I don't know if I'm gonna edit tonight either. I gotta go to sleep on time, man. I gotta go to sleep on time, so I gotta get back to a normal routine. So. But I'm feeling a little bit better today. But yeah, as soon as I go live, like I said, things just kind of tune up, you know, get ready. So yeah. Yo, what's up, High Garden Marlin? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Timothy McDonald. So PlayStation is the third-party system. Well, I mean, PlayStation has always been the best mix of first and third party in terms of like the balance, right? I think it's been pretty much the best mix that we've had. You know, since 1993, 94, whatever, since PlayStation 1 came out, they've had the best mix of first and third party overall. But yeah, they definitely dominate third party, that's for sure. For the most, like not every third party, but a lot, especially like major Western third party. So yeah. What's up, Hayes G? Welcome. Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays. Wish we could fast forward to February since the new direct is more likely there. I mean, let's not bank on the direct, like there being a direct there, guys. There could not be, so let's just keep that in mind. We got a lot of fake, you know, we got a lot of fake, what's it called? Like fake updates going out. Like a lot of fake, fake Switch 2 updates. Like, just get ready. I said this on Twitter. I was like, get ready for the flood of fake Switch 2 update videos, because they're gonna come. Like it's the holidays. People, I'm seeing some random girl, some girl might not be, who knows, talking about, oh yeah, the Nintendo Switch 2 dev kit, it was just digital only for the handheld, and then the dock was physical. Just making up stuff to get clout on Twitter. You know, it's just like, oh god, whatever. You know, like people just making up things. So I think that's like the biggest issue. So just get ready for the flood of fake stuff coming in, guys, because you guys know it's coming, you know. I know which video OJ's talking about too. No, I'm not talking about any single individual video. life will change. I mean, I'm sure that there's people that are making videos about Switch 2 updates and stuff like that, and that's fine. I'm not targeting them. What I'm saying is that there are going to be a bunch of like information where these people are getting information that's fake. Now listen, anybody that wants to make videos to make a living or to make money on YouTube, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I've made my fair share of Switch 2 videos based off of information that I hear. Like, I get it, you know, I'm not here to sit there and say people aren't allowed to do that or that it's not entertaining stuff. The only issue, like I said, is just get ready for a lot of the fake information because we're getting closer to the Switch 2 release. So there's going to be a lot of people that are coming up out of nowhere and saying, oh, well, this is what I've heard and this is what happened and this is this and this is that. So that's going to be there, you know? So just get ready for it, man. I do not sound British at all, Logan Lee, but thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I don't know how long you've been following or anything like that, but thank you for coming out to the stream on Twitch, man. Appreciate you. Let's see, yo, OJ, let's see those Rolexes. I thought about even covering that story, guys. Remember, if you guys buy a Rolex, make sure it's not fake. Don't flex fake Rolexes on Twitter, which is quite possibly the funniest thing that I've seen in a long time on gaming Twitter. Most of gaming Twitter are just a bunch of morons gawking and, you know, talking back and forth. But that was actually really funny that you flexed a fake Rolex, which was just hilarious to me. What's up, CBH for God? Welcome. What's up, Matthew Jenkins? What's up, Zoltor? Switch 2 grifters are on full propaganda mode right now. They're out in full force right now. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, like, grifting is an interesting thing because, like, that word is being used a lot, and I internally use it a lot. I internally use it a lot myself, but I don't say it out loud. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys might be saying, like, well, what is that? So grifting, you know, like I said, or grifters. Let's break that down first, like at least the Urban Dictionary, right? The Urban Dictionary, you know, of a grifter. So, not a gifter, grifter. I think it's really not necessarily, it's also like gaslighting, you know what I'm saying? So it's also like, there's like a lot of gaslighting, but essentially what a grifter is. So a con artist, right? So a con artist, someone who swindles people out of money through fraud. So essentially it's being not quite literally adapted, but essentially saying that like, you're just making up stuff to make yourself make money on YouTube. Like, you don't actually have any real sources. You're not actually swindling anybody per se, because you're not selling anything, but you're simply just saying things in order to make money on YouTube, in order to game the algorithm or whatever the case is, right? So defrauders, gougers, scammers, swindlers, you know what I'm saying? That's essentially it. So grifters is adapted in a loose term for people online that say a bunch of things and say this and that and whatever to try to make you believe or think or get your support or whatever the case is, right? So I do think that that's that, but I think that gaslighting is also like another thing. Like the famed combo is like the grifter gaslight, which people do all the time, you know? Yo, B Martin, speaking of gaslighting, with the propane blaster!
That's my brother from another mother. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to another great year here in the Ninja Village.
Hey, B Martin with the big $42 propane Bobby Hank Hill blaster. The propane blaster. Yo, let's go. My man. Thank you so much. Hey, Merry Christmas, brother from another mother. Yes, sir, B Martin, you the homie, bro. When I go to Canada, finally, when I go to Canada, you'll definitely chill. We got to get you two put together. We got to get Fidel. We got to get Just Jess. All of us together. We'll all hang out. I gotta go say what up to Fidel and Just Jess in Canada. So for sure. Shout outs to my man B Martin with the big 42. My man out here like Hank Hill, the propane. Let's go. You guys give B Martin some love. You are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. You guys give him some love. Anybody does 42 or more, you can time up. Surpass it. Might be tough, though. Might be tough. Appreciate that, man. Let's get 4 points up on the board for that $42 dono. We're at 5 points total. Thank you so much, guys. Full combo effects, combo count. is in full effect here, boys and girls. Link in the description. Shout outs to my man B Martin. You guys give him some big love. But yeah, also gaslighting B Martin. That's also a thing too. You see it a lot on Twitter. As soon as the Switch 2 comes out, these leakers are gonna start hyping Switch 3 source. Trust me, bro. I know. Those Switch Pro videos were just cringe because it never happened. Yeah, I made them too. I made a mistake myself. What's up, Yak Diesel? Yak, yiggity yak. What's up, baby? The world's treating me okay, man. I can't complain. What's your personal opinion on idea shadow dropping versus hyping up games for years? Shadow dropping should be for things that are kind of already established and necessarily don't need a marketing cycle. Hyping up things for years are for maybe bigger projects that you don't exactly know what's happening, but you need to talk about something. I'm more in the line of like announce a game like about a year out if you want to. But I mean, even better if you can announce it in the same calendar year that it comes out, that'd be good, you know, or within a year of when it coming out. So yeah. That's my thoughts. Dopey Ginger says, I want to start getting into content creation. I'm curious, what do you need? Do you need good internet speeds to stream? You don't necessarily need good internet speeds. You need more of a stable internet to stream. From there, you just need to optimize your stream to take advantage of or to set to your low internet. I mean, I stream from Africa with literally like the worst, completely trash grade internet ever, and I still stream because I optimize my stream for that. So yeah, you don't necessarily need good internet to stream. You just need stable internet to stream, so you don't just constantly get disconnected. Let's see here. Do you think Starfield would have done better that way? I mean, Starfield got overhyped because it's Bethesda, so I mean, I don't think there's really anything that could have saved it outside of, you know, just simply being a better game or launching with more of the updates that they have planned. But I mean, like, people are still playing the game. People still like the game. Like, the whole mostly negative thing on Steam is, I don't know. I think it's kind of silly. I don't think the game is like that bad. You know, I don't think it's to the point to where it's like mostly negative. That's insane. So I think it's just more of just more nonsense and just more people, like I said, maybe having inflated expectations for what they thought. But the game isn't like terrible or anything like that. Like, I think that's wild. So yeah. Junk in the Chuck Stellar Blade dropping next year. Hopefully less janky, Cristobal. So yeah, I'm hoping. So yeah, Sony has stronger sales, says User 101. What's up, by the way? What's up, Dank Meme? Metroid Prime 4 is gonna have a cross-platform like Zelda was? Yes, probably. I think people just don't like it. I mean, that could be it, but I mean, like, to the point to where it's like the worst, like it's negative. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think that there's more to it than just people don't like the game. You know, I think there's a little bit more to it than that. It's not just people don't like the game, you know, but that's just me. Seems like games nowadays get announced way too early. Blade, Perfect, Dark, Wolverine, etc. So far off, why even show them? I get selling consoles, but I don't know, seems lame. That's exactly the reason why that they talk about it, because people want to have a roadmap. I personally feel that you shouldn't announce a game that's like 3-4 years out, unless you thought that the game was going to be, you know, unless it got delayed, you know, which happens all the time. You might announce a game and then like, you're like, oh snap, we got to do all this, or all this came up, right? A perfect example is my freaking house, man. Like, I bought a new house. I need to fix it up a little bit. I'm fixing it up, and it seems like every single week something new gets brought up, and it delays me getting into the house. Today, another thing came up with the kitchen. You know, and now I gotta spend a lot more, and then I gotta do a lot more to the kitchen now, and now it's gonna delay the time that I'm gonna get into the house. Because I said ETA at the end of December. Well, it's not December. I'm not gonna move in there at the end of December. So I mean, and that's renovation on a house. A game obviously takes way longer than a renovation on the house, right? So that's just what happens, man. It's almost unavoidable. What's up, Shaw X? Welcome to the stream, brother. Definitely didn't help that people touted the game to be game of the generation. Breath of the Wild wasn't called that, but earned its spot. That's true. People did tout Starfield as a game of the generation, game of like the craziest game that you'll ever play, and all this stuff like that, which, you know, Bethesda was also hyping it up, and Microsoft and Bethesda were also hyping it up to be like the greatest thing ever too. So yeah, that didn't help, but I don't think it's like trash. Like, the game is, oh my god, it should be mostly negative. Like, come on, like, it's not that bad. I played the game. And on Steam, it's even like if you got a good rig, I mean, obviously you're getting 60 frames, right? So I mean, like, I doubt that it's the, you know, mostly negative. No, I played the game for 6 hours, and do I like the game that much? No, but do I think it's a bad trash game? It's like, nah, it's just not for me. You know, it's just not for me like that. What's up, OG? I'm off work today. Hey, shout out to Marcel Wade. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you're liking Final Fantasy 16. I need to get, excuse me, I need to get back to that as well myself. What's up, Afroplat? Long time no see. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Yes, sir. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Whether developers announce games early for recruitment purposes, not sure if that's true. That is true. Yes, that is true. Developers do announce games for also recruitment purposes. Splinter Cell was announced early to recruitment purposes. Sometimes people want to get like excited to work on a game, and if you announce something, they'll be like, hey, you know what, you can, you know, come work for us too, you know. So yeah, because talent is very hard to come by. It's not like there's an abundance of incredible, you know, talent that's ready to go there and make every single big game, you know. So I mean, like, obviously there's a lot of competition in the tech space in that sense. So yeah, absolutely, that's absolutely true. Switch to actually training on Twitter again. It's not even 2024 yet. The copium is way too high, bro. I'm telling you. OJ, Tears is better than Starfield, and people crap on that all day. I mean, people crap on all the best games all day. I mean, even Baldur's Gate got crapped on. So I mean, that's unavoidable. Not everyone's gonna like everything, and that's fine, you know. So yeah. The Spawn guy, hi, Virgin here. Okay, Virgin on the stream. Gotcha. All right, Zephyr, welcome. I'm on the Spawncast, but my name is OJ. I have my own channel, PlayerEssence. I got it on Twitch, also on YouTube. Check it out if you want to have a little bit more of a conversation with people. The YouTube chat is probably the better way to go. But welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? Shout outs, welcome. But I appreciate all my Twitch peeps too as well. If you're on Twitch, you like to watch on there, feel free. No, it's all good, Zephyr. It's all good, man. It's all good. Welcome to the stream, man. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Welcome to the stream, Zephyr. How are you doing today, man? Welcome. I read the developers and I already read that. What's up, Chrono Rig? Welcome to the stream, brother. Let's see, even at 6 frames per second, it wasn't that exciting to play. Hope the DLC is good. Is there load times? Are there no load times on PC? Like if you have like a top of the end like rig on PC, are there no load times? What's up, Sortable Shelf? Welcome to the stream. The fact that you took a break from playing Final Fantasy 16 is very telling. Nah, me taking a break from playing a game is not telling at all. I don't have any bearing on anything, you know? Like, don't use my opinion on modern games to say, oh, well, there you go, OJ did. Nah, hell no. Don't use my opinion, bro, because I'm not loyal to any video game. Bro, I'll take a break from anything. I'll stop, even if I like a game, I'll stop playing it, like, out of nowhere. Like, I stopped playing Xenoblade. I love Xenoblade 2, and I stopped playing that game, like, out of nowhere, you know, and then got back to it. So, yeah, don't take what I do as anything. So, because I'm scatterbrained. Like, I don't mind, like, not playing video games for, like, a whole week or 2 weeks or even longer. And, like, just chilling with you guys and talking about stuff, the latest news and all that. So, I don't mind, you know, so I'm not an authority on anything. Yeah, sometimes you just need a break. I've been playing games my whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been playing games for like 40 plus years, so like sometimes I just don't feel like playing anything, you know? Let's see, how is PS5 selling so much at 500 price point, pacing just behind Switch in 3 years? Well, it's not pacing just behind Switch, it's actually a number of months behind the Switch. It's not just right behind it, and it's not really $500, AB James. It's been discounted to $350. There's also a $400 model, so I mean, I don't know why you can't simply just at least know the price of what you're talking about before you talk about it. I mean, it's very clear and obvious that PS5 is not only $500, that it's also $400, and it's also sometimes even cheaper than that on discount. Like it was $350, you know. So I don't understand this question. Let's see here. I hope your family are doing well, bro. Also, I just want to let you know that I finally own a copy of Chrono Trigger this Christmas. Hey, shout out to Astral Traveler. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Hi there. I've been enjoying my Nintendo Switch. Shout outs, Ahmed. I think you said that to me yesterday, so I'm glad that you're still enjoying it. Let's go. Hey, man, how was your holiday? My holiday was good, man. Thank you. My holiday's good. How was yours, Jenna? I have a 3070 and there are load screens, but it's like a couple seconds on things. Console wars bring out the worst in people, so dumb. Yeah, but like, okay, so there's a couple seconds, so it's just like the Xbox series. The Xbox series has a couple seconds as well. But yeah, you're right about that. The console warriors are acting crazy, you know, with this. Like, they're acting wild. The whole gen has been kind of disappointing. I mean, I can see that a little bit. Yeah, yeah. I can see why some people might be disappointed with this gen right now at this point. No, there are load times on PC too, says Rena. Okay, got you. Man, that's wild. Load times on PC as well? Interesting. What's your opinion on mid-cart for the Switch? Check out my video, Taurus. I talked about that. I don't really talk about all that type of stuff on live and all that because I don't really know. But I gave my opinion on just part of it on my video that I did recently. Check out the my last video that I did, and I talked about it more in depth there, so you can get my thoughts on that. Right here. There's the link for you, Taurus. Let's see here. Next week will be the same year as Princess Peach Showtime. We'll be very close to Princess Peach Showtime. Like, this week is New Year's, right? This week is New Year's. Pretty much. I mean, Sunday to Monday. So this week is New Year's. And then we'll only be a few months away. 3 months away from it. So yeah. There are too many load screens. Just like walk out a store and it has a load screen. That's what I'm saying. It's like you walk out a store, there's a load screen. Like they should have made it to where the stores are outside. That's one way to really get rid of the load times. One thing that like Pokemon does, it's like, or even like Mass Effect. Mass Effect also does this, is that like a lot of the stores are just like outside. They're like outside boutiques. I don't understand why they make the stores and all that stuff like inside locations. Like they should just make all the stores and certain things, just make most stuff outside. And that would have been better. Yes, I'm in my 40s, almost in my 50s. Are we skipping Mario vs. Donkey Kong? People can skip it if they want to skip it. People can play it. It's not Wii. There's no Wii here. You guys buy whatever you want. Buy what you want. Don't talk about Wii. We're not a unified purchase force. AB James, you buy what you want. I'll buy what I want. Let's see here. What games are you been playing, OJ? Been playing a lot of Rainco. Just started playing Arkham Asylum on Switch. Arkham, not too bad. Arkham Asylum. Arkham City is so much better than Arkham Asylum. You know the biggest problem with Arkham City, why I had to stop playing it on Switch? The freaking detective mode flashes a bright light in your damn eye. And I don't know if is there a way to turn that off? But holy smokes, that's annoying. It flashes a bright light. I'm about to get a seizure. So I had to stop playing that crap. But anyway, yeah, Arkham Asylum is still good though. Arkham City is really great. I'm playing what's it called? I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, or just Pokemon Violet, the DLC, the teal mask. Let's see here. Midcart might get shut down by RGT. Was promoting it, taking a huge risk. I don't think RGT was promoting it. I don't know if he was promoting it. He simply talked about it. I talked about it too in a video as well. So yeah. What's up, Ryu? The Burninator? I like that name. That's funny. I feel like a lot of Princess Peach Showtime we don't know about. Yeah, there's a lot of outfits, right, and scenarios that we don't know about. Like they said, they teased a lot more. So I'm guessing there's gonna be like around maybe 10 to 12. So we already know about, I think, 4 or 5. So I think it should be pretty good. So Sony has Little Ponies and X has 50-year-olds each gen. Just forgotten. All right, shout out to CERN. Drifter basically kept. I didn't mean Grifter. Candace Owens. I don't want to get into politics because she's just insane. Yes, she does grifting. Yes, she does gaslighting. But that's for obviously political power and for money. But yes, she's crazy. So I don't feel like talking about her either. So let's see here. Just made it to the stream. OJ, hope you and fam had a great Christmas. Yeah, we had a good Christmas, man. Thank you for asking. We know about 4 so far, so yeah, we have more to see. Yes, more to see. But she's hot. Hey man, y'all think whoever's hot you want. Alright, that's fine by me. Let's see here. AB James's Contra Operation Galuga is slated for early 2024 on Switch. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game too. Even though I didn't put it in my top 25 because I forgot about it. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Utter Fan? Welcome. Someone who owns everything this gen, it has not been great. COVID didn't help, but game development has gotten too expensive and too long. Not every game needs to be 30+ hour experience. I don't necessarily think it's always about the experience being 30+ hours that makes the game, you know, like more expensive. A lot of it is graphics. A lot of it is like graphics, is technical aspects of the game that can cause it to be very expensive too as well, Vegeta. Thanks to your channel reviews on my Xenoblade journey, having fun with the first one. Shout outs, Justin Williams. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Happy to join for the first time. Hey, what's up, Faramine? Is it Farmarin there? Happy to join for the first time. Thanks to you. I got FOMO for Astral Chain and got it for Christmas. I just started it. It's my game of the year. Nice. Your game of the year 4 years later. Love it. Let's go. Yeah, Astral Chain is super good. I still need to do like a playthrough of that game and like just do more about that. Still need to do more about that. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about this gen so far? What are your, if you guys had to give a rating of the gen, right? We're 3 years in, you know, probably about halfway through the gen for the new systems at least, right? And what would you guys give like your rating for the gen, like so far, like the first half or first almost half, 40% or whatever? What would you guys, if you guys had to give it like an A or, you know, A/B rating or a 1 through 10? You know, obviously F being the lowest, A being the highest, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. What would you guys give it? A D? Ooh, D for Dino. D for damn. This gen kind of whack outside Switch. Antonio says C, C, Nyko C, Pyrostorm D, Shaw X C, C, C. I think around C plus. Solid B. 6, 7.5, C, C plus, Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16, Forbidden West were good. Okay, true. Those are all on PS4 as well, though. So do you? I guess it's true. It's a PS5 game, like in most of those. But the only true PS5 game at all that is Final Fantasy 16. So, but yeah, don't get me wrong though. Like on the PS5, you do get better graphics and better resolutions and frame rates and all that stuff. So I give it an incomplete, really. All right, but we're asking for like the first 3 years, so what's the grade? PC and Switch are honestly an A. PS5 and Xbox are just pushing a lot of generic software. I'd give them a C. C or B, depending on the games you like. Well, I'm still not depending on the games you like. I'm asking you, J2. So I'm asking you exactly what is your rating, not based off of what anybody else thinks. High Garden Marlin says B. All right, nice. The exclusives for the new gen consoles have been meh. Okay. This generation is a C. It's a C. Say between C, PS5, Xbox, B plus for Switch. So B plus for Switch for the whole generation. Or are you just saying for like the last 3 years? Are we lining it up with the Xbox and PlayStation, or are we actually saying for the whole generation for the Switch? Switch is an A, but I'm biased, so trash out of 10. You can't lump PC in there. You asked about consoles. I mean, if you want to put PC, I mean, sure. I mean, I don't care, but yeah, really consoles. Except OJ, I think this gen is decent. I feel like there's too many games that drop, and I don't get how people have all this time. I legit play and beat 2 games a year. I only beat the games that I really like. Like, I did beat a lot of games this year, but it was really games that I really wanted to play. But compared to other people like Mr. Pio or other crazy people on Twitter that beat 1 million games and platinum everything, I don't do all that crap. I'm not wasting all my time playing video games all day. So Fire Emblem Engage, Resident Evil 4 Remake, I beat Sea of Stars, I beat Octopath 2, Legend of Zelda, Pikmin, what else? Bayonetta Origins, what else? I beat pretty much all the big, like Super Mario RPG, Mario Wonder, all like the big first party Nintendo Switch games. So yeah. In terms of games that came out this year, Forbidden West is on PS4 as well. Yes. Kyle says, what's up, Kyle? He says, what I meant is incomplete, is with so much cross-gen stuff, I feel like this gen hasn't really started, but if I got to give it a letter, I'd give it a C-. I'm optimistic, though. Okay. Switch alone makes it an A+. Okay. Switch, I think you meant A. Is that A- or is that an A, Derek? I think you meant A-. So I'll take it as that, yeah. D, because it still feels like it hasn't started. Games take forever to make, and 3 years feels like the launch PS5 and Xbox. I'll say that for me, this gen, dude, like legit, this gen might be like, I'm gonna give you guys 2 ratings. I'm gonna give you guys like the certified, like OJ honest rating, like how I truly feel based off of what I played. So I'm not gonna give you guys the diplomatic, you know what I'm saying, YouTuber response. Based off of what I've played and beat on Xbox and PlayStation, this generation's like a F. Like, I can't sit here and cap. Now, based off of what I've played and beat, it's like a F. I'm not motivated to play anything on these systems. However, based off of like what I think looks cool and what I've watched and what I've enjoyed watching people play and everything like that, just the overall gaming landscape, I give it like a C. Like God of War, Horizon, all this stuff, but like the droughts have been wild. Like Microsoft not having a single first party game, how does that even happen? When was the last gen that you saw a first party console manufacturer that wasn't going out of business, that launched a new system, that didn't have a single first party game in a year? That's unforgivable. Like, that is an F. Like, I give it an F just for that. That is a F for that in general, you know? But like I said, based off of what I've played, like I haven't played like all these games, like I'll play them for like an hour and then stop playing. So based off of what I personally played, it's like an F or a D+. I beat Returnal, I played Ratchet, Returnal's like one of the very few PS5 games exclusives that I've even beat, you know? And yeah, man, like I just lose interest very quickly, like just almost instantly. And I don't know why. So I did love Mass Effect, but Mass Effect, that's a game I could have played that on my Xbox One X running at 4K 60 frames per second, or running at 1440. I could have put that on my Xbox One X. Yeah, I could have put that on my Xbox One X. It's basically an Xbox One game. It's not even an Xbox Series game. It's basically an Xbox One game. All right, so that was like the most exciting thing for me on Xbox and PlayStation for like this whole generation has been Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Like that's for a whole summer or whenever, like spring into, I played all 3 games, all back to back to back, and put like 300 plus hours into it. Loved it. And then I was like, all right, I don't care anymore. Like I'm done, you know? So, I mean, for me, that's awesome. You know, that's really good. But I don't know, man. I need to get more excited. Like, I'm looking forward to stuff. Like I want to look forward to like, you know, Perfect Dark, and I want to look forward to maybe another Gears. Maybe they revamp Gears, make the gameplay a bit faster and quicker. You know, I'm looking forward to all the games that they already announced, and I'm just waiting for them to come out. Microsoft, Sony, whatever the case is, right? So I don't know. But based off, like I said, I'm not trying to be a fraud here. Like based off of what I played, it's an F. But based off of what I've been watching, what I see, you know, stuff like Hi-Fi Rush. I don't like Hi-Fi Rush, but I've watched other people play Hi-Fi Rush, and the game's super cool, you know? So I can't give it an F based off of the games that released. That would be downplaying what the developers have done. So I ain't gonna give it an F. I'm gonna give it two scores. F for me personally, because I'm not playing I'm barely playing anything and rage quitting stuff. And then I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C, maybe C plus for everybody, like for the actual games. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Killer Ninja? Welcome. PS5 has been a disappointment thus far. Switch has been killing it though. Yeah. I don't really like Hi-Fi Rush either. Yeah, I don't like dancing like music. I'm not trying to jive and dance and play a action game. Yeah, I'm not trying to be jiving and dancing and playing an action game with the beat. Like I ain't doing all that. No, I ain't doing. I had to turn that ish off, bro. I was streaming it, man. I had to turn that. He's like, no, you just gotta go with the beat and do like this and press the buttons in the beat and you get more points. I'm like, nah, fam. I'm gonna get more points sleeping. I'm gonna get more points sleeping. I'm done, bro. I had to turn that off, man. Trying to be shucking and jiving and tap dancing and in a damn game, playing an action game, bro. Just let me fight some people. Like the action, like the music should have been like certain parts, bro. It should have been like certain parts, like where they do like a super combo or something. It lines up with the music, and maybe like the beat like Devil May Cry. Like Devil May Cry has like a music with it, right? As you do better combos, the music picks up, the music gets more layers to it. That's fine. You want to add a point system to that? Cool. But making the whole damn game about, yeah, you know, the whole freaking game about that? No. I can't. I can't. No. And I know that you can play it not like that, but it's so unoptimal playing not like that I just had to put it down, man. I had to put it down. So let's see, I just started collecting GameCube as I got Christmas. Current non-Nintendo gen isn't for me. So look at the past for more games. Yeah, man, I feel you on that one, Costa. What does Sony even have to have out besides Marvel games? I mean, they've got Returnal, they've got Ratchet, but yeah. I mean, basically, God of War, you know, Horizon, those are kind of their stuff outside of the Marvel. The PS5 is okay, but not much to it. What's up, Nintendo Prime? Says, Avowed looks sick, and he says, maybe we see it in 2030. Avowed apparently is coming out next year, right? So we'll see. What's up, Nintendo Prime? Welcome to the stream, brother. Some bangers have definitely come out. Great games, but it seems to be missing a spark. Yeah, a little missing some type of like sauce. I think the word is sauce. And I guess like games like Hi-Fi Rush, I think those games have sauce. So I'm gonna give it its due. You know, I'm gonna give it. But I said the same thing about Cadence of Hyrule. So I'm gonna try to accuse me of being Nintendo fanboy. Dude, I played Cadence of Hyrule. And it's like like I ain't trying to do it. Hopping around. Like no, I'm not doing all that, bro. I'm not just, no, I'm good. Turn that game off. I was like, I'm good. I'm not hopping around and hitting people on squares and like, no, I'm good. Like, so I had to turn that stuff off, man. I had to turn it off, bro. So I'm just saying it's not just like, it's because it's Microsoft. It's not. Nintendo exclusive stuff too. Like when they doing all that, I'm good. I'm good, man. Rhythm games are an acquired taste. Like I don't mind like rhythm games. Like I used to play Rock Band and stuff like that, but I'll be honest, yeah, those aren't my favorite. I gotta keep it a buck, you know. Jose has no rhythm. I do like Parappa. Parappa is really good because it's like a normal rhythm game. Parappa the Rapper is like super good. I love that game. I used to love that. Was like actually between my favorite PS1 games. Which I should do a list, my top 25 favorite PlayStation games. My favorite games are Parappa on PS1, Parappa, Crash Bandicoot, Jet Moto. Like those are like my 3 games. Final Fantasy 7, Parappa, Jet Moto. Oh my god, those games were lit. Yes, I do like Parappa though. It was so cool back in the day too. It's like, whoa, wait, a game about rapping and you're like a cool looking dog? That's cool. Let's see here. DDR. I did play DDR a bit. Yeah, man, I used to go to the arcade. There used to be like those crazy Asian dudes. I'd be out there like and just like be bodying everybody. I was like, yeah, I can't compete with them, but yeah, DDR is fun. Yeah, I got Patapon on PSP. Hey, shout outs to Butters 2223773 with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid of 2. Appreciate that. Butters with the raid. Let's go. Appreciate it. Let's see here. I gave Bomb Run Cyberpunk a play a week ago and was not mad. What's good? Yo, what's good, FE4? Welcome to the stream. Chat from one of the raiders. Let's get it. No Wipeout? Nah. I'm not really a big, like, futuristic racing fan. I'm not really a big racing fan at all. Like, I used to play racing games back in the day because those were fun, like, before you learn how to play video games. Those were fun. But, like, after I got into RPGs and stuff like that, just sitting there and holding a button and racing just became not as fun to me. You gotta add, like, something like Twisted Metal or, like, where you're, like, blowing stuff up or it's, like, a combat racing. Like, it can't just be, like, oh, I'm just racing, you know? Like, that's just boring to me. At least not at this point. Yeah, those Asian. Oh yeah, the Asian people for DDR. Oh my god, bro. They're like 5'4", 100 pounds, and just boom. Like you can't win. It was impossible. They were on that machine, bro. And I was stunned. I was like, man, I want to be like them and do that DDR stuff, man. I never could get as good as them though. But yeah, they used to rock that DDR machine, man. So yeah. What's up, Light It Up? A bunch of studios and still no games. Sometimes I wish someone else was in charge of Xbox, more aggressively competitive against Sony. I mean, they've got a bunch of studios, and like a lot of their stuff is like third party, but they're just acquiring everything. Microsoft, the thing about Microsoft, guys, is that Microsoft, when they got bodied in the Xbox One era, it's gonna take them a couple gens to come back, because they got slept, like, which Phil Spencer even admitted this, right? They got slept in the Xbox One era, right? So since they got slept in the Xbox One era, they had to completely refine and retune everything. You're not gonna rebound in one generation. It's gonna take you 2 to 3 generations to truly rebound, probably 2. So I think that that's why we're already hearing the murmurings of Microsoft's next system. It's not gonna be this gen, but the following gen, Microsoft will probably be in full force with back, you know, and probably be able to establish Fable and Perfect Dark and Gears and what made the 360 so successful, right? So it's gonna take it's gonna take 2 gens for them to come back, and that's why this gen's been just they've been a little bit cooked. And when it comes to first party, third party, they get, you know, enough of the first, like the big third party games to be successful enough, and they got Game Pass, which is good. So that's awesome. But yeah, it's gonna take a couple gens for them. It's gonna take a couple gens. Do you think that the $7 price tag for Reload will bite Atlas in the butt? I think long term it's not going to be that price, but no, short term, people that love Persona are going to rush out there and buy it, but people that are on the fringe are absolutely not. They rather just buy Persona 5 and play that, or Persona 3 and 4, the originals. But yeah, the hardcore fans, they're going to love it. They're going to go out there and buy it. But yeah, for everybody else, probably not. They're going to wait for a discount. Hydro Thunder. I used to play Hydro Thunder on the Dreamcast back in the day. So yeah. What's up, Light It Up, though? I'm doing good, man. What did B Queen say? Okay, she's just talking about the House King. The problem is MS doesn't want the bounce back they gave up. That's why they're trying. I don't think that they gave up. I think that their way to, I mean, they gave up in some sense, right? So you're not 100% wrong, but they didn't give up overall. Like, they're still doing what they've got to do, but they're just trying to do it in a very different type of way, you know? Which, you know, people said the same thing about Nintendo back when they went from the GameCube to the Wii. Oh, they gave up hardcore, you know? It's like, no, they're just doing it in their type of way. So yeah. First day of 2024, I'll keep an eye on Switch 2 videos. Yes, the Switch 2 videos are coming. That's crazy to see PlayStation's list of top selling games. I expected numbers to be much higher through the generations. We're going to talk about that in just a bit, because there's been some crazy discussions on that. So I do want to get into that, though, unless you guys want to continue on this. Seems like you guys have a lot to say on this generation. So we'll keep it on this generation for a bit, and then we'll move to the PlayStation situation that's going down in just a bit here. So yeah, give me just 1 second, guys. Just give me just 1 second. Where the heck is it at? I need to find it. Yeah, actually I can't find it. I can't find that PlayStation. Somebody find me that. I cannot find that PlayStation versus Xbox sales situation thing. I cannot find it. My bad, guys. I thought I could find it, but I can't. I couldn't find it, man. I couldn't find it. Well, let me just try to type it in, see if I can Google search. Oh, there we go. I found it. If you just type in PlayStation. Okay, there. I found it. So we'll have that ready to go. So it's funny how people thought Raincoat could flop because it was Switch exclusive, and look at Ratchet and Clank for the PS5. Well, I mean, those are two completely different styles of games. I mean, one of them is a AA, smaller end release that doesn't need to sell a lot of console or a lot of games. Ratchet and Clank, I think, apparently eventually got profitable, but obviously it costs way more to make, right? Excuse me. I do think MS is pivoting to wanting to be Netflix of gaming. I mean, that's true. They've been wanting to be a Netflix of gaming for a while now. What's with the Switch versus PlayStation combo? Does it have to do with system or software sales? Software sales, which we're going to go over that in just a bit. I think they need more variety, like the game from last gen, Concrete Genie, or a game from Japan Studio, with different dynamics and stories. Both Microsoft and Sony are just holding for third. Yeah. Funny how Horizon Zero Dawn is the best-selling PS game when most people don't care about the franchise. I mean, I wouldn't say most people don't care. I mean, most people don't care about most games, I guess. But I mean, clearly people care about the franchise because it's sold so well. But I mean, it's across a large swath of of systems, obviously, or at least big install base and steep discounts. You know, why would I play Just Dance 2023? Why would I do that? Why would I waste my time doing that? Funny how, but yeah, Infernal. We're gonna talk about that. This generation, apart from Switch, has been too tech-centric. Games have become afterthoughts. Yeah, I think that there's some truth to that. Let's see here. What games are you looking to put into your collection? I mean, just all the games that are coming out next year. That I'm like all the cool RPGs, like Persona and all that type of stuff. Princess Peach, Thousand Year Door, just all that stuff. But I don't know if you mean like classic games and all that. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I need to do another buy now before rare series or something like that, or like game. But I haven't really thought about it too much, to be honest. Will GameCube and Wii ever come to the Virtual Console? Eventually, Joel. Like, eventually, Nintendo will have all of their systems on some type of service for people because they want to charge more money. I think that if Nintendo had every single Nintendo system ever, in terms of main system, every single Nintendo main system ever, I mean, they can charge upwards of $100 for that service, right? Like, they can charge $99 a month. If you got everything, and like select games from every single system, they can probably charge up to $100 a month for something like that. Eventually, once they get there. So they obviously want to offer those tiers. So eventually they'll get there. Just don't know exactly when, but they'll get there. See, 360 was legit, pretty simple. You can make good games with a variety and consistent releases. People get interested in your system. That's true. Like we talked about Fable, we talked about, Gears, we talked about Halo, we talked about just a variety of different things, that they had at that point. Perfect Dark, that game wasn't very good, but they had it. They had Banjo-Kazooie, that game wasn't very good, but they had it. So there was a little bit more variety, I think, on the Xbox 360. Yeah, exactly, Huddy. You don't give up spending all that money. What's up, CBH for God? What's up, Pyro Storm? Welcome, man. What's up, Matt Jazz? Yeah, Lost Odyssey was incredible. Lost Odyssey already kind of got a re-release, though. Like, it's got a really good, not quite updated, but it's just brute force to look better and runs better. So if you have the original Lost Odyssey, if you download it, it's way better on the Xbox One or the Xbox Series than it is on Xbox 360. Like, it looks sharper, it runs better, and it's only one disc. Like, if you have the physical version of the game, you don't need to constantly swap discs. It's all there on one. So it's essentially got like a de facto re-release. I mean, it's really good on the Xbox Series. So if you have an Xbox Series or Xbox One X, play Lost Odyssey, download it, play it, and it's pretty much a remaster of the game. I mean, yes, it's still the same game, but they did a great job with the backwards compatibility of the Xbox Series, so it looks incredible. It looks like a current gen RPG in some sense, like the character models and stuff. Well, not current gen, but like it looks like an Xbox One RPG, So yeah, even though it's a 360 game. From Canada, what are your ideas, PlayerEssence, as independent games? There seems to be quite a few good selection. Yeah. I like Hollow Knight. I like Sea of Stars. There's a lot of great indie games on the Switch and other platforms. I actually did a very interesting video called my top 25 indie games, and that video, like, literally nobody watched it when I released it, But then I went and checked the other day, and like it has like 50,000 views plus and still going up. So I thought that was pretty crazy. So if you haven't seen my top 25 indie games, I did that video months ago. And yeah, nobody watched it at first, but then it somehow got in the algorithm and people are liking it. So there's the video there. But yeah, those are all my favorite indie games on the Switch. But yeah, I like indie games. Let's see here. Nintendo had the first popular shooter with 007 GoldenEye. That wasn't the first popular shooter. We had Doom. We had Wolfenstein. There were other popular shooters before 007 GoldenEye. I mean, Doom was so popular, like it made it made that whole studio, those guys, who was it, John Cartman, made them instant millionaires, you know. So yeah, we had some first person, you know, big shooters before that, before 007. Backwards compatibility is the best thing. Was the best thing. Yeah, it was really good. Doom was more PC though. Are you talking about console? Nintendo had the first, because you said Nintendo had the first popular shooter with 007 GoldenEye. You didn't say anything about console, so that's the reason why I brought up Doom. You just said Nintendo had the first popular shooter. You didn't, you know, if you said console, I mean, that's arguable as well in terms of that, but whatever. I think that GoldenEye definitely was a big turning point for people when it comes to first-person shooters. Let's see. Hypothetical, OJ, if Xbox bought exclusivity rights for Hogwarts Legacy, how much of an impact would that have been? No one talks about the game anymore for obvious reasons, but man, it sells and sells. People still talk about the game. People talk about Hogwarts Legacy all the time. People are still buying the game. The Switch release was a big boost to the sales as well. That's selling good. In terms of if they were to buy exclusive rights to the game, that would cost them too much. It would cost an insane amount. You know, there's no need to get an exclusive Hogwarts Legacy game. But I mean, even if they did, I don't think that would have done much to move the needle. Like, I don't think that would have all of a sudden, oh my god, now the Xbox is doing incredible. But I mean, it would have helped probably, because Hogwarts is definitely a good game. But yeah, I don't see it really doing anything like that's going to make Xbox be completely different than it is right now. But once again, that license would have cost way too much because they're trying to sell a lot of copies. They know that they can make way more money selling it multi-plat. So they would have had to give them like literally like a small fortune for that game. Because they knew that the game was going to sell 10 million plus copies, right? And they knew that, well, the biggest install base is PS5. So you're going to have to give us all of that and then some. You're going to have to give us what we estimate, what we could sell for Hogwarts over the course of 2, 3, 4 years or whatever the case is. So it would be a small fortune. It'd be $500 million maybe for that, like to get that. I mean, it would be a lot. It wouldn't just be like $100 million or 200. It would be like a very large amount, and Microsoft wouldn't do that beforehand. There's no way. There's no need. There's no way. So I mean, that type of scenario doesn't work, you know. So yeah. Let's see here. Perfect Dark was before GoldenEye on Nintendo. No, GoldenEye came out first, and then Perfect Dark came out afterwards. That was Rare's follow-up to GoldenEye. So it was Perfect Dark. That tells me right there you weren't alive back then, Ellie. For you to put Perfect Dark before Gold, I can just tell you right now you weren't alive. There's no way in hell that you were an alive functioning adult or an alive and functioning and you would say Perfect Dark became before GoldenEye. That's etched into the back of my head, like in my psyche. I'll remember that forever, that GoldenEye came out first and then it was Perfect Dark. So I can already tell you weren't alive back then. Because I ain't seen nobody alive make that mistake. That's not a mistake that you make if you were alive back then. Like an alive and an adult, like playing video games. There ain't no way. I ain't never seen nobody make that mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, but ain't nobody make that mistake. Ain't nobody make that mistake. That's a mistake that you should never make. Like instantly I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. that is, I felt offended for some reason. It's like, did this person just say he thought that Perfect Dark came out before GoldenEye? Are you insane? Is there something wrong with you? Oh my gosh, but it's all good. Let's see here. Did you see that Rift Apart made 145 million as of last year? No, what I saw that their balance sheet in terms of what they sold, what they like the internal leak documents. So that's what I saw. I'm not sure what they made as of last year or what they felt that they made or what the PC version made. I was just simply going off of what they put on their internal leak document that leaked, which was that the game didn't break even. You know, but if they made 145 million, if that was what they made, or that's what they say that they made, good for them. LJ, which RPG would you recommend to get into the franchise with Xenoblade or Fire Emblem? Which RPG would you recommend to get into the franchise? Which RPG? Both of them. I recommend Fire Emblem and I recommend Xenoblade. Definitive Edition is on Switch. Fire Emblem has Engaged, 3 houses. I recommend both. So I just know Harry Potter is a fan. Brand new AAA Harry Potter game. Buying that console to play it 100%. Get where you're coming from. Yeah, it wouldn't make financially. It makes no sense for them to make it like I said, unless you're coming with a bag that's bigger than anything, because they already knew the game was gonna sell. They already knew it's a AAA Harry Potter game. Dude, the crappy Harry Potter game sold. Like the bad Harry Potter game sold really well. So they're making a AAA Harry Potter game. They knew that it was going to do really well. They knew that it was going to sell incredibly well. So yeah, like you're going to have to come with the bag that's bigger than anything. The games that get bought up for exclusivity are the games that like where they don't even know how well it's going to sell. There's been declines in the franchise. There's been issues. Final Fantasy 16, dude, the games don't sell like they used to sell. The games don't sell 10 million plus anymore. And if they do, it's got to be discounted to like $3, like Final Fantasy 15 was. The games don't sell like they used to sell. FF7 Remake did not sell like that. So yeah, Sony can swoop in with the little bag, not a little, but with the bag and say, we'll do it. And yeah, Square Enix will take that every time, right? But a game like Hogwarts, a huge, massive IP, where you know that you're going to sell a bazillion copies, there's no point. Unless you're going to give me $1 billion. You're going to give me $1 billion? Because think about it. Hogwarts Legacy as slow as, and it's just the first year. It's gonna keep selling. This game isn't gonna stop selling. This game's gonna be an evergreen game. So it's gonna be selling and selling and selling and selling. Are you really gonna give up those millions of dollars? Are you really gonna give that up for 200 million, 300 million, some smaller bag for the bigger bag later? And remember, it's exclusive to Microsoft, so it's just Xbox and PC, right? So I mean, no PlayStation 4, no PlayStation 5, no Nintendo Switch. No any other system that might crop up or anything, like none of that. Just nah, that's not worth it. If I'm the Harry Potter people, hell no, I ain't doing that. Unless you willing to give me $1 billion, you give me $1 billion, I'll do it. You give me 750 million, I'll do it. But I ain't doing it for no small bag, because I know I'm gonna be able to sell this game for the next 5, 6, 7 years. You know? So hell no, I ain't doing that. It don't make sense financially. Daniel, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, what's up, FGC Hitman? What is good? Additional leaks? Based off like, is it based off like the PC sales? Is that what you're talking about, Sniper? So my N64, yo, the N64, baby, let's go. My favorite console, Super Nintendo, GameCube, Switch, PS2, PS3, Xbox 360. Final Fantasy wasn't good since Final Fantasy 10-2 was the death of Final Fantasy. I disagree with that. I think FF7 Remake is good. I think that FF15 has its good qualities. I don't think it's bad. I don't think they're bad games since then. I personally disagree with that, but it's all good. Everybody has their opinion, right? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. What's up, Slash? Welcome to the stream. Switch is definitely in position to be the best-selling system of all time, but it's going to be dependent on what Nintendo does afterwards, after the Switch 2 comes out, like how they still push the regular Switch. Like, are they still updating it with virtual console games and stuff like that? Are there discounts? If they do all that, then yeah, it'll pass up PS2. So we'll wait till when you saw the more recent one with updated numbers. Okay. All right. Sounds good, man. To be honest, I don't really care. I don't care too much. All I know is that the game prices are getting way too expensive. That's what I do know. I'm happy for Ratchet and Clank though. I'm good for Insomniac, you know. Gaming Manor, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. FFX2, it was great gameplay wise. Yeah, the story and some of the stuff in the game is kind of weird. No, you didn't miss the comparisons, Andre. We're still gonna go over those. Do you think more NSO updates for N64? Yes, of course. I never said that they'd stop. Who has better games though? If PS2 is adjusted for this time, would Switch still be close to the best-selling console of all time? If PS2 was adjusted for this time, what does that even mean, Joel? Better games is subjective, so somebody could say the Switch's library is better than the PS2's library. Some people can say PS2's library is better than the Switch library. So I mean, like, that's subjective. In terms of adjusted for this time, what does that mean? I mean, the PS2 was a product of its time, you know, more so than anything. The PS2 was a product of its time. So are you saying that it wouldn't sell as well in today's day? Like, I don't know exactly what you're saying, but I would say this: the PS2 was absolutely a product of its time, and you know, it was a DVD player. Like, for a lot, it was a cheap DVD player. A lot of PS2 sold. A lot of families got a PS2 and put it in the living room because it was a DVD player. So I mean, like, in today's day, you've got cell phones, you've got media players everywhere, you've got smart TVs, you've got all this stuff, you got streaming services. So you can't sell your system simply being a media player. A media player doesn't sell your system anymore. Xbox One tried to do that. You're all-in-one media entertainment for TV. PS3 tried to do that. Blu-ray player, all-in-one media, multi-media, whatever. Those systems didn't sell anywhere near as much as the PS2. You know? So, PS2 was a product of its time. Like, I don't know. In today's day, it'd be tough for any system to sell that amount, you know? So yeah, it's exact opposite for the first game, which had a great story, bad gameplay. X2 had crappy story, great gameplay. The first game had good gameplay. Final Fantasy X had good gameplay. It had good gameplay. The Spirit Grid's awesome. Yeah, a whole different time. I bought Fire Emblem Engage yesterday. My second Fire Emblem game after 3 hours is nice. Engage is fun. I bought a PS2 mailing for DVD. Yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people really did. I still have my virtual boy with Mario Tennis, Mario World. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I know about it. I know that you're probably gonna get, like, your retinas are gonna be burned if you still play that. Remember friends that never played a video game, even had a PS2? Yeah, people just, I remember my friend Daniel, his dad bought a PS2. He didn't even have to ask for a PS2. His dad bought a PS2 because he wanted a DVD player. He's like, oh, let's just get a PS2. You know, so they had the PS2 in the living room. We used to play Red Faction back in the day in the living room, Red Faction 2 or Red Faction 1 in the living room at my friend Daniel's house, because his dad just bought a PS2 because he wanted the DVD player, because DVDs were so much better than, like, freaking VHS tapes. Like, DVDs were way better than VHS tapes. So people really wanted that DVD player, man. So yeah. I'm doing good, Drag Card. I'm doing good, man. How are you? Man, thought with COD if they decided to get exclusive, but that comes out every year in the long run. Plus all the other studio games got for 70 billion is a lot of money. That's so much money that can like that can like fund small nations. But you know, we gotta spend it on Activision Blizzard. That can like solve a lot of the world's problems with $70 billion. But hey, video games, right? Oh, man, that's an inconceivable amount of money. 70 billion, like, people throw out numbers. 70 billion is so much money, and I get it. It's valuable. Activision Blizzard is very valuable. They make a lot of money, but dude, just like the amount of money the amount of good that 70 billion could do. But once again, the world doesn't work like that. The world does not work like that, guys. So I don't want to theorize about it, but that's just wild. That's a wild amount of money. I mean, Activision Blizzard is worth it, obviously, but oof. 70 billion would keep me happy for about 19 years. Bro, you could spend every day for 19 years and still have plenty left. You can spend. You wouldn't even be able to, dude, I got a freaking app, man, where I have, like, I'm trying to build interest. Bro, it takes freaking a week just to get $100 in the app so I can build a little bit of high interest yield. Imagine having that much and trying to move the money and buy things. Bro, it's gonna take a year just to move money. Like, money just takes forever to move just in the first. Bro, it'll take, sometimes y'all drop a dono. Bro, it'll take like a damn 3, 4, 5 weeks just to get, no, not 4 or 5 weeks, sorry. 3, 4 days just to get into the Streamlabs account. Imagine having that much and trying to move that amount of money. It's like you couldn't even spend it fast enough because of banks, you know? So you're retired? Man, I wish I was retired. Well, Elon Musk is worth more than that, but he's worth more than that. Doesn't necessarily mean that he has that in liquid cash assets. I mean, he's worth more than that. So, I mean, the stocks that he has, all the businesses that he has, all that stuff, you know. Retired military? Hey, let's go, man. Shout outs to your service, bro. I appreciate you. Let's see, Microsoft wrote a check for $70 billion and went about their day like it was nothing. $7.5 billion for Bethesda. Yeah, like, it's crazy. It's wild to me, you know. Says PS2 is still king. I mean, it's king for now. We'll see how much longer that lasts. Switch is definitely on a tear. Stonks. Yeah, stonks. I tried to win the lottery ticket and I lost. Yeah, most people will lose the lottery. If you play the lottery, most of the time you will lose. Yeah, it's all good, FGC, man. I understand how it is for retired military, man. So I know it's not an easy life, but I appreciate you, bro, for real. I retired 23 years ago now and I game all day. I'm so damn bored. Well, you retired 23 years ago? Damn, dude. Jesus. But yeah, I guess that'd be kind of boring. Maybe you should start up something, you know? Maybe you should start up some type of little, you know, little hobby or something like that. I don't know, sir. FGC Hitman with the $5 holla. Thank you so much, FGC Hitman. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. Got the combo count up to 6. Full combo effects. Combo counts are still in effect, boys and girls. Thank you so much, FGC Hitman. Remember, if you drop a dono, make sure you put a music suggestion, and I will play a music track for you from a video game that you like, that I can at least. Thank you so much, FGC Hitman. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you. As well as being retired military, you should be retired. Hit that, become a member, and hit that, become a member for $1 a month so PlayerEssence can feed his family. Yeah, the family. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like the family, the back taxes. Tip me so I can catch up on back taxes. No, I don't have any back taxes, guys. I got rid of those. But man, those taxes, they were there though. But yeah, I gotta feed the family. So become a member so I can feed the family for $1 a month. Exclamation mark member in the chat, all lowercase. If you want to type it in, the command will come up, and you can support the stream if you like the daily stream. So I appreciate that. Thanks for the plug, the shell spot opportunity, Andre. Yeah, become a member. I have this dream of having 1,000 members one of these days, but I think that we won't get 1,000 members until Switch 2 comes out. I'm guessing Switch 2 will be the way for us to get 1,000 members. So, but no, I'm very happy with the amount of members we have. We have a lot, and I appreciate you guys, you know, becoming members and gifting and all that stuff. That's awesome. So thank you guys for your support. Seriously, I really appreciate it. Shout outs to CERN, shout outs to FGC. I thought DSP was the only one who had back taxes. Tip me so I can catch up on back taxes. No, lots of people have back taxes. Like damn near so many people have back taxes. It's so funny. Like the government is just like, yo man, y'all gotta pay your taxes, and people are like, do I? People are like, do I? And then they just like wait, then settle for like 70% less down the line because the government just wants to get something, and they don't have the money to prosecute everybody for not paying their back taxes. They only go after the people that are like really big that they know they'd have a good case against. So yeah. Taxes are death, but I digress. I don't 100% disagree. What's good, Essence? I love the content. Currently on the toilet defecating. All right. Thanks for letting us know, man. Thank you for letting us know. We needed to understand that information. I retired last year. I'm 46. Shout out to Joe Cool, retired last year. Let's go. Shout outs to all the retirees. Damn, 46 retiring, bro. Man, I'm almost 50. I ain't retired. I gotta step things up, man. So I'm trying to get into this. What's it called? Move a little bit of money into this little yield that I have, so I can actually have some type of a retirement fund. That's what I'm trying to do. But it takes 7 years to move at $3. Let's see here. How long do you have to wait for the Fed to give you a discount? It all depends, bro. It all depends. Usually you can call, like if you're really having trouble, you can call and settle. They just rather take something than nothing. But hey, look, I'm not a tax guy, so I mean, if I were you, pay your taxes, do what you need to do. It's always different for every people, so I ain't gonna sit here and say one thing or another. Let's see here. Shout outs to Shaw X with the $5. Says, OJ, I joked that my virtual boy is the reason why I wear glasses. I remember playing it back in the day, seeing red for a week. Yeah, that virtual boy have you looking like RoboCop, like you be acting like a robot after you play that. You be malfunctioning. Shout out to Shaw X. Thank you for the $5, brother. Appreciate you. We are 3 donos, 3 new members, whatever the case is, away from a 10-minute extension of the first combo breaker on stream. Let's go. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. This man have taxes. I know, seriously, dude. Yeah, that's true. Some jobs will age, bro. Some jobs will age you, bro. I'm telling you, I look worse. If you go back and look, I look worse when I was working some jobs than what I was right now at this point. Now, I am using better skincare and health routine and drinking more water, but I'm telling you, in 2016, bro, I looked like a super chocolate milk dud. I looked like a milk dud. I was not looking my best because I was so stressed from work. I was in a bad relationship. So it was the stress from work and the relationship that was just killing me, man. Just killing me. I looked terrible at that point. Looked terrible, you know? So yeah, a bad job or a bad situation can really stress you out, bro. It can really, yeah, super choco milk dud. You know how they're kind of like lumpy and kind of looked all kind of off? Yeah, that's why I was looking like a milk dud. Super choco milk dud. They look premium Belgian chocolate. Premium Belgian chocolate. Marco. the one that's nice in the nice paper, like the purple and with the little bow on top of it. Yeah, one of those with the beard. So yeah, man. I don't remember what you work, man. I don't remember your job if you said it. Getting old by the day for my job. You gotta basically, guys, here's the thing, like with a lot of you guys that have tough day jobs, you gotta take it like this. You gotta take it in stride. You gotta say, listen, this job, I'm doing it for a reason. You've got to make sure that you take care of your health outside of your job. You cannot have destructive tendencies. If you've got a stressful job, you cannot have a destructive relationship. You cannot be an abuser of any type of drugs or alcohol. You've got to be exercising. You've got to be getting sleep. If you don't do all those things, it will lead to ruin. Your ruin will be, you will age yourself and you will ruin yourself. You'll literally fall into a depression probably. So yeah, if you've got a job that's really tough, just make sure that you're not excessively drinking, you're not smoking, you're not doing drugs, and you're exercising and drinking water. That's the best thing to keep the best attitude and to really, make sure that you don't spiral out of control, Now, I wasn't, doing drugs or drinking excessively when I had that bad job, but I had a bad relationship that was almost the equivalent of doing drugs and drinking, and I wasn't exercising as much as I should have, so that was my issue. And my diet wasn't the best either. So yeah, man. So it is what it is. Yo, Trey Young. Trey Young's actually here. Yo, it's good. Don't you got a game? You don't got no game tonight, Trey? Let's see here. So yeah. So it is what it is. Shout outs to FGC Hitman with the $5. Says play Street Fighter tribute album theme of Balrog, please. 837. You didn't have to donate again, FGC Hitman, because you already donated and you didn't request anything. So you don't have to donate again. So if you want another track, let me know. Just type it in the chat and tag me, or just type it in the chat. I'll be more than happy what's it called? To play another track for you. So let's see here. Street Fighter. Shout outs to the chill vibes tonight, guys. Appreciate you. It's been fun. Album theme of Balrog. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, FGC Hitman. It's 8 minutes, 37 seconds. That's fine. We can play it. Okay, so since it's so long, you're just saying, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. 2 more till we get to the combo breaker, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, what's up, L Realist? Welcome to the stream, brother. Facts, but it's easy, but it's not easy to avoid bad habits when you're out and when you are stressed. Exactly. That's why you've got to work doubly hard to make sure that you know that you keep them to a minimum. You know. So yeah. There's this anti-aging healthy drink I used to carry called Nature's Gatorade. It's steeped ginger water, lemon juice, maple syrup, and apple cider vinegar over ice. Interesting, for sure. Interesting. Nintendo Switch bans bikini, according to... Yeah, I didn't know about all that. But it's all good if they do. Or whatever. Shout outs to Jacob Dressback with the 1 gifted membership to Joe Cool. Thank you so much. Jacob Dressback with the Ninja gift bomb. First one of the stream. Let's go. Thank you so much. 1 away from the first combo breaker 10-minute extension on the stream. Let's go. Jacob finding his way back to the Ninja gift bomb list. He's always on here, man. Thank you so much for your continued support on the channel, bro. Seriously. Thank you so much for your continued support on the channel, man. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Daniel? We got to manage finances better so we can have more control in our lives, but it's another combo to have. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've had that combo here before. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what's going on and kind of like what to do and things like that. But I mean, yeah, that's definitely maybe for another time. What we should get into, though, because it's been like over an hour, is the sales numbers. We should get into those sales numbers, shouldn't we? So here are the sales numbers for the what we were talking about before, right? So somebody was comparing the sales numbers, PlayStation and their exclusives, which is interesting because, you know, they use PS4, which is fine. And they even use PS3, so they go back a generation. But these are the best-selling PlayStation games, at least like the best-selling first-party PlayStation games of all time, it seems like, versus the best-selling Switch games of all time. So this does not count all of Nintendo's best-selling games, because obviously we'd have Pokemon, Red and Blue, you know, in here. If we were, we'd have like Wii Sports and like Wii games in here, right? If like, you know, we play, so we don't have all that. They're not counting that. So they're just simply using the Nintendo Switch versus PlayStation's like best selling. Shout outs to Johnny Disorder with the 1 gifted membership, and it was the gifted to Adidas 20. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift, Johnny Disorder. And that is the first. It's coming. Don't worry, guys. It's coming. It's coming. First combo breaker. Oh my God. Johnny Disorder with another gifted. Thank you so much, Johnny Disorder. And then 7th Hokage with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Johnny Disorder, Jacob Dressback, and 7th Hokage. 7 points added to the board. Okay, yeah, we just jumped up a huge one there. Another combo breaker as well. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support, guys. We'll add up those points once we get back to it. So as you can see here, it's just Switch versus PlayStation. So Horizon Zero Dawn #1, God of War #2, Marvel Spider-Man #3, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End #4, The Last of Us Remastered #5, #6 God of War Ragnarok 15 million, #7 Gran Turismo on the Gran Turismo 3 on the PS2 at 14.89 million, Spider-Man Miles Morales at 14.4 million, which is pretty good, but it's on PS4, PS5, and PC. Gran Turismo Sport at 12 million, Gran Turismo 5 at 11.95, and once again, this is PS3, PS4, PS2. You know, this is all the systems, and this is just Switch, and the Switch clears it. I mean, like, literally, in their top 10, like 16 million. That would be number 6 on PlayStation's board. You know, and that's just New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, a port of a Wii U game. And if you count all of the copies of New Super Mario Bros., like if you actually count like the Wii U copy, it's actually like 20. It's actually above it. It'd actually be above. It'd be right underneath. It'd be #4. It'd be over Uncharted. So it'd be #4 if you actually count all of them. Yo, shout outs to the cool guy with the $10.
Hey man, good afternoon, OJ man.
Hey.
You got the nerd voice down. I hope everything great with you, man. Just got done with teaching one of my cuzzo today how to do some art.
Hey, shout outs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The cool guy with the JoJo boys. Let's go. That's 9 points added on. Shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The nerd voice. Yeah, man. It's all good. Thank you guys for the support, man. Yeah, we're going back to the PS2, JCat. So they compared all play. This person wasn't trying to be negative on the Switch, though. He was trying to prove a point that's saying, yo, you can take the best that PS1 has ever done, and it's not even in comparison to what Nintendo's done on the Switch. And this is the best. This is the PS2, which is the best-selling system of all time, right? And that doesn't even come close to what Nintendo's been able to do. Now, there was some craziness, though, right? Like, in terms of selling first-party games. Like he said, no one sells first-party like Nintendo. But the funny thing is that, like, you know, I clicked on this link, and then you got some crazy people here, man. Like, this dude says, this dude's crazy. This dude's legitimately crazy. He's like, God of War, these Nintendo IPs are multiple decades old and to all ages of gamers. Comparing that to newer IPs that only appeal to mature audiences, and IPs that only appeal to niche audiences isn't a flex you think it is. This is insane. And 28 people like this. This is absolutely wild. Since when is freaking Gran Turismo a racing game not appealing to all audiences? What the hell? It's a racing game. What are you talking? Spider-Man? Spider-Man is for children. It is a children's comic. It's a children's character. My daughter watched Spider-Man. I watched Spider-Man back in the day. I read the comics when I was a kid. It's for children, and adults can watch it and like it too. But Spider-Man's a child's game. It's a child's IP. It's for young at heart. What the hell is he talking about? God of War is definitely more on the mature side. I'll definitely say that. Horizon is kind of for everybody. It's an action flick. Uncharted is an action flick. It's kind of for everybody, you know? It's for like teenagers. Teenagers 11, 12. I mean, if I was a teenager when Uncharted came out, I would have liked Uncharted. I would have liked God of War if I was a teenager when those games came out. I was an adult when those games came out, but I would have liked all these games too as a teenager. I like Perfect Dark and I like shooting games and stuff when I was younger, when I was in my teen or, you know, younger years. So this is insane to sit there and say that this is this is for that. That's wild, you know? So I had to respond. I was like, bro, I'm like, God of War, and not only that, but like, dude, God of War is 20 years old. The first God of War, I think, came out in 2005, 2004 or 2005. So the IP is like 20 years old. It's decades old at this point. Gran Turismo came out on the PS1. That is decades old at this point. A lot of these, Spider-Man is like, what, the 30s? Or when did Spider-Man come out? That IP is old, and it's older than all of these IPs. You know what I'm saying? So these IPs are not brand new. Uncharted, that came out in 2007. Uncharted is going on 2 decades old. Uncharted came out in 2007, if I'm not correct, right? So what is that? That's that's 16 years old. It's going on 2 decades old. In a number of years, they'll be 2 decades old. So let's stop acting like these aren't older IPs. The only really newer end IP here is Horizon Zero Dawn. The only newer end IP here is Horizon Zero Dawn. That's it. That was in 2017. That's the only newer end IP. Outside of that, everything is a decade or older. A decade plus or older. So that's wild to me. So, but anyway, it is what it is. Let's add up these points though. We got 16 on the combo count. I think we added, 9 points, 18. And we have to add 9 points from all the gifts and all that. The $10, that's 2, 5, 7, then 2 from Johnny Disorder. So yeah, 9 points. So that's 18. Yes, sir. Double combo count. We're 2 away from another extension on the stream. So thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that. Let's get those JoJo's up as well. And also, 7th Hokage with the 5 gifted. You are now the Ninja Gift Bomb. Let's go. Anybody does 5 or more, you can tie up my man 7th Hokage on the board. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. 5 gifted. Shout out to Johnny Disorder though with the 2. Appreciate you, cool guy. I'm your worst enemy. Thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, compare Switch to PlayStation, compare one console to an entire PlayStation family. What? Yeah, he was trying to make a point though. Like, he wasn't being negative. He was actually trying to make a point. Like, yo, we don't even have to pull out like the Wii or the Game Boy or like, you know, we don't even got to pull out like some of the biggest hitters. You know, we don't even got to do that. We can just roll with the Switch, and that shows that Nintendo sells way more. Because people are trying to sit there and say that, oh man, Sony's the king of first-party games. I'm like, nah, they're not. That proves it right there. Holiday Greg with the $1.99 and says Spider-Man is older than the Beatles. Yeah, it's freaking old, man. Like, trying to sit there and say mature. Bro, kids play Spider-Man. Kids play God of War. Kids play Gran Turismo. Kids play all that stuff that you're sitting there saying for mature IPs, niche IPs. Fudge out of here. Those are the Sony fans that have this diluted mindset of what they think is mature. They're usually immature. Guys that think that playing God of War makes you mature IPs and niche, or playing Gran Turismo makes you mature, you're usually immature. You usually have a child's brain when you think like that. Juice Man says, so what this list tells me is that people don't really buy PlayStations for Sony IPs like that. No, they don't. Most of the best-selling games for Sony are third-party games. Call of Duty, FIFA, NBA 2K. These are the games that actually sell the most on PlayStation systems. Like FIFA, if we actually included third-party, I mean, it would be a different list. There'd be a bunch of FIFA and Call of Duty games, you know, on that list. So yeah. All PlayStation games are really cheap. I bought Horizon and God of War for $8 after release. That's true. That's another thing that people aren't mentioning, is that it's one thing to sell a game, but what are you profiting off of that? Because Sony also somewhat juices numbers. And I'm not going to sit here and say that Nintendo doesn't juice numbers with bundles, but Nintendo's bundles are so less aggressive, and half the time Nintendo's bundles don't even include the game. You know, like a lot of times they don't even include the game. Sometimes they include the game, but a lot of times they don't include the game. And I'm hitting my water bottles. A lot of times they don't include the game. You know, whereas a lot of times like Sony will have bundles that just like include the games and include those numbers there. You know, like I said, Nintendo does it too, but like a lot of times, man, they include the game in there, and it really makes the numbers bigger than what it is. And also you have like the steep discounts as well, right? So there's that. Let's be real. Sony first-party games this generation outside of Ragnarok has been mid. You can't Ghost or Zero Dawn because they were cross-plat on PS4. I mean, I think that Shaw X, like, I agree with you in theory. I mean, you know, but at the same time, they're still really nice on PS5, right? So I mean, I see what you're saying though. Like, I see what you're in terms of like PS5 exclusivity, right? Sony's the one that said we believe in generations. So it's like, if you look at it overall, right? You look at it overall, like they had some PS5 exclusive games that came out, you know, even before their biggest games like God of War Ragnarok or Horizon Forbidden West. So yeah, they had like Returnal and Ratchet, you know, and obviously those games didn't sell anywhere near as much as, you know, the best-selling games that were cross-platform. So let's see, surprised about Horizon being at the top. I'm not surprised about Horizon being on the top because Horizon was literally given away. I mean, to be honest, like, does Sony include the downloads? Like, of them giving the game away for free at one point? The game was like $5 if I'm not correct. It was $5, so people were just buying it. I bought my copy of Horizon complete for $8, no, $10, $9.99 at Best Buy. You know, and a lot of copies were sold like that. Like a lot of copies were sold. Now on top of that, it's also, they included PC, which Horizon did do decent on PC as well. Decent enough for how late it was. So, I mean, I'm not really surprised that Horizon's actually at the top there because of how cheap it was. It was $5 to $10, even for the complete edition with all the DLC. And listen, it was bundled in as well for a while. And Sony actually even gave it away at one point. You know, you can just download it. You know, so I don't know if they're including it. Hey, we gave away download. I don't know if they're separating that or not. So, yeah, that's the reason why I'm not surprised, to be honest. That's the reason why I'm not surprised. Nintendo's only done game console bundles during the holidays. Sony has them all year round. There are some times where Nintendo does include the game, but yeah, you're right. Generally speaking, Beat Queen, you're generally right. Like, it's usually like a holiday, you know, like a special thing. I think like Super Smash Bros. Does include like the bundle now at this point, but you're saying that's like holiday, right? But the original Super Smash Bros. Bundle, I think, did come with the game as well, a download code. But it's not like every one. I think like the Pokemon one doesn't come with it. Lots of other bundles don't come like with the game, you know. Yo, Adroxus with the $20. Thank you so much. This is happy holidays, OJ. Loving your content. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Adroxus. Appreciate the big 20, man. Yo, that's awesome. And guys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, they, thems, y'all know what time it is. It is time for the Combo Breaker 21. We got a 20-minute extension on the stream. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. A Ripped Apart's a good game. But yeah, Beat Queen, you're right about that in terms of like the bundles. Usually it's like a holiday type of thing, like Mario Kart, right? But I think even if you remove the juiced Mario Kart bundles, I mean, I don't know. I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still sells like probably like 40 million, you know? Probably sells like 40 million plus, even without those bundles. But thank you so much, Adroxus. Thank you for the $20, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you, bro. Happy holidays, man. Hopefully you and your family are doing great. I know I'm doing good, man. I'm a little hungry right now because I just haven't been eating lately because I just haven't been feeling good. I've been feeling nauseous whenever I eat anything. So all I've been able to eat is like thin, little, you know, fat-free, thin bagels, man. Like whole wheat thin bagels. They're like 100 calories each. So I had mashed potatoes and like a spicy chicken sandwich and I felt terrible. So I'm not eating anything that's like, you know, sodium or like super hot or anything like that, you know? So I think I'm just gonna, I don't know. But anyway, I feel better streaming now. Like I feel good streaming. I feel better streaming, but I definitely need to, get some rest. So I haven't been editing, man. I need to just get some rest after the stream is done. So I'll probably take another day off or so. Just take it easy, because like next year is gonna be, full go, man. Next year is gonna be full go. So I gotta get healthy. But thank you, man. No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay, guys. I just need to, like I said, I think just this year, like a lot of the work has just kind of like bared down on me, like for the whole year. And I didn't really take too much time off throughout the year, right? Outside of a few instances. So I think I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm probably just maybe not edit as much. I'll still stream because streaming is fun and it's good for my my happiness. But I'll probably just not edit as many videos for like, you know, probably up this week and next week. I'll probably just kind of cool it on the video editing. I'm actually a girl, huh? You deserve it. Oh, okay. Yo, shout outs to Adroxus. Thank you so much, young lady. I appreciate that. Did not mean to, you know, I didn't know. So I'm sorry. Thank you though. I feel stupid. I don't feel as bad as what I remember. There was one time. Oh man, that reminds me. Not quite as embarrassing, but I'll tell you guys a story. Adroxus, thank you so much, young lady. I appreciate it. For some reason, you made me think of this one girl. When I was in college, I said something really stupid to this girl, and I instantly regretted it. And that's when I decided that from this point on, I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to say anything when it comes to what you prefer in terms of sexuality. I'll never say it again. And this, like I said, this was decades ago, guys. This was decades ago. And I remember I was in college. And, you know, I went to Fresno, right? Fresno State. So we had a lot of people from the Bay Area that would come down to go to Fresno State because they didn't want to stay in the Bay Area. It was too expensive. If you go to Fresno State, it's much cheaper than going to, like, San Francisco University or whatever the case is. So a lot of people just come down to just want to get away from the Bay, right? And there was this one girl that was from there. She was from San Francisco, right? And, you know, she dressed, you know, like a guy. And but she was just, you know, I just figured, hey, she just dressed like a guy. Who cares? A lot of people dress like guy, dress like girl, whatever. So then she said, oh yeah, I'm from San Francisco. And I'm like, oh yeah, so you must be, you know, that. And then she was like, oh yeah, I really am. And bro, I swear color can't go out of my face, but I'm telling you, color went out of my face. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So you just reminded me, like, when I make a mistake, right? I made a mistake, you know, not, you know, calling you a guy. You're not a guy, you're a girl. And ever since that point, I never, ever said anything about someone's sexuality or what they like or dislike. Completely scared the out of me. Scared the any type of that, any shred of me ever saying anything with that. I was cool. Everybody be cool with whatever they are, whatever you like. It went from, because I was so embarrassed. I just said it as a joke, but it wasn't a good joke. So ever since that point, I've never said anything about anybody's whatever you like, cool. I rock with you. Fist bumps. Do whatever you want. You know? Because, man, I felt bad. Man, I felt bad. I felt really bad. So like I said, ever since that point, like I said, this was 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago. Ever since that point, never had another situation. So it just reminded me of that moment. Little bit. Yeah, I like Pokemon. Let's see here. Weird story? No, it was just a story. It's not a weird story. It's just a story that I said a joke that I shouldn't have said, and it scared the bejesus out of me. And I'll never again. She said that she's a girl, so I'm like, oh, it just reminded me of that girl because I said something that I probably shouldn't have said. So it just reminded me of her. That's all. We were cool though. Although I'll tell you another story with her. We had like a project that we were doing, like we were going, like it was like she was in my kinesiology department, and we were going to another school, a junior high, to coach kids, right? To coach kids and to, you know, just get some experience coaching, teaching. And I was like, hey, you know what? We should just carpool. And she was like, yeah, I can drive, no problem. The same girl, right? We actually ended up becoming friends. We actually ended up becoming like actually pretty good friends to where we exchanged numbers and we hung out together. Like that's the funny thing. Cause like we actually ended up liking each other. Like we were like cool. Like I was like really cool with this girl, which is just crazy. I wouldn't think about that beforehand. Anybody that knew me, like, oh, okay, whatever. But we actually ended up being friends. And dude, like we went to the thing, we did our little coaching thing and all that. And we were driving home. She was driving. And dude, the chick was driving with their knees because she was texting people. I was so scared for my life. She's driving on the highway, going 60 something, 70 miles an hour. And she's texting her girlfriend. You know, I don't know if they were having an argument. And she's like looking like just and driving with their knees and barely looking up. And I'm like trying to reach over to help her drive. And she's like, oh no, I'm okay. I'm like, oh my goodness, this chick's crazy. I'll never drive in a car with her again. She's still cool. We hung out after that. We actually ended up going to a party. And that's a funny story too. Y'all, that's a funny story too. So, but anyway, yeah, she was driving with their knees and stuff like that. I'm just like, yo, I'll never drive with this chick again. But we were still cool after that. We were still cool after that. This doesn't sound weird, OJ, but your voice is so calm and I was having a panic attack right now. Oh my goodness. But your voice is helping. Okay, I'll keep talking, sir. Don't have a panic attack, sir. Please do not have a panic attack. Just relax, go get some water, and just chill, okay? Do not have a panic attack. I will keep talking. I will keep talking. You were sulky. This is before Twitter. This was before Twitter. Actually, it was... Yes, it was before Twitter. Yes, it was before Twitter. It was before Twitter. Let's see, your place. Did you score? Did you not hear the part of me saying that her texting her girlfriend? She was a lesbian. I think you missed that part. She's a lesbian. Which there's nothing wrong with that. But no, I was not scoring. I never even... I was not talking to her because I thought she was like cute or anything like that. I was just talking because she seemed like a cool person. She was into she played on the soccer team, and she seemed pretty cool. You know, like I said, I met her in class, and she was nice, and you know, like I got along with her. And like I said, we would hang out every now and then. We hung out. She invited us to she had like a little apartment, and we went to a party of hers, and you know, it was all, you know, lesbian. So it was interesting. I'd never been to one that was all that, right? I'd never been to one. So, you know, you just kind of, you know, they're dancing and you're just kind of like, it's just, and it was so funny. I brought my friend George, right? And, you know, he tried to, he's smart, but he had, in terms of social skills, his social skills weren't at the highest, right? He was a roommate of mine. We were cool all throughout college, and his social skills weren't the highest. So he goes and tries to start to dance with the girls, and one of the girls goes off on him. Goes, we're not like that here. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? And he's like, sorry, I didn't know. Oh my God, I'm like, George, bro, they lesbians, bro, chill. Just chill, man. Just chill. Yeah, awkward. When I saw him dancing, like he's all trying to get it, like in dance in front of him, I'm like, no, George, no. But I just left him, man, because I could already see one of the girls was like rushing over towards him. So I'm just like, I'm gonna just stay out of it. I ain't trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get mollywopped here or get ran out. I'm just hanging out, you know. I'm just chilling, you know. Yeah, he didn't get the memo. But yeah, they went off on him. It was funny. It was a funny moment. It was a funny moment. So yeah, but anyway, we were still cool after that though, because like yeah, there was no issues. She just told me to delete some videos that I had on my phone. Because like she took one picture with me, right? Like there was no space and she wanted to take a picture with me, and she was kind of drinking a little bit, so she like got on my lap and took a picture, and she didn't want her girlfriend to see the picture. And like it was completely innocent, you know, and innocent. It wasn't like I was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was completely innocent, but like there was not any space to take the picture, so she just sat on my lap and we just took a picture. And she was like, yeah, delete that off your phone. And I was like, yeah, no problem, I got you. And I was surprised. I was like, even in the picture, I was kind of like, that's kind of weird, you know? But she just didn't want her girlfriend to see it later. Or no. Her girlfriend was there. Never mind. Never mind. No, wrong. Her girlfriend was there. Her girlfriend made her delete the picture. Her girlfriend made her, because like her girlfriend made her delete the picture. So she texted me the next morning, was like, hey man, if you can just delete that, blah, 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 blah. It sounded like she was being forced to it. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like she was being put up to do it. Because I remember she talked with her girlfriend. Her girlfriend was there, and she talked, like her girlfriend like took her aside like shortly after that. And I was probably talking to her about that picture. So yeah, that was part of it. She didn't stare you down. I think she did, but to be honest, I was just a little, I wasn't drunk by any means, not drunk, but I was just kind of little, you know, buzzed. I was just kind of like, you know, I was just vibing, you know what I'm saying? I was just vibing and just minding myself, vibing, you know, laughing. You know, I was just chilling, you know, I was talking with my friend, you know, so I'm pretty sure she did stare me down at one point, or one of her friends told her what happened about the picture or whatever. So yeah. So it is what it is. No. She was full on dude, like dressed like a dude, all that ponytail. She seemed like she was a nice girl. I don't remember her name though. But she was a nice lady. She was a nice lady. She was a really good soccer player too. She was like a starter on the soccer team as a freshman. Or was she a freshman or she was just a sophomore? No, she was a transfer. Sorry, I'm forgetting. She was a transfer. But she was a starter on the soccer team, like on the D1 soccer team, like at Fresno State. So she was really good. I think I went and watched the game one time. And yeah, she like scored a goal. She was a forward. She like scored a goal. She was really good on the team. So yeah, it was awesome. She was a nice girl. Let's see. She thought she was you were Mr. Steal your girl. Yeah, I don't think she knew me. Like, I don't think her girlfriend knew me, because like it wasn't like I was hanging out with this girl every week. I just knew her from class, and every now and then we would hang out. I remember those 3 times. Outside of class, we hung out one time. That was that one part outside that I remember. We might have hung out more, but in terms of me going over to her house or anything, she never came over to my place or anything like that. It was like that one time she was having like a little get together with her friends, and she invited me to come, you know. So yeah. But no stealing the girls. I was actually pretty passive in college. I was not like out here everywhere. I was not. I was just kind of like, hey, you know, I might say something comes my way, I'm good, but you know, I wasn't, you know. No, dude, it was like 20 plus years ago. I don't remember everything that happened 20 plus years ago. You know, like I don't recall every single situation. Because, I mean, I was at Fresno State for 3 years, and obviously there's a lot of stuff that happened in that time period, but I don't recall day-to-day, everyday life there, because I'm going to class, I'm doing football, I'm exercising a lot, you know, I'm just, it's college, you know, it's college, so yeah. But it is what it is, you know. Let's see here. No, she definitely was not bi. She was full on, you know, which is fine. That's no problem with that. No problem with that. Let's see. So yeah, that's that. Weird story. I think I just told you guys 3 weird stories back to back to back. All from Androxus donating $20. Hopefully you enjoyed the stories, Androxus91. I guess I have a guess where the Pokemon game takes place is the next gen take place in Australia, because if you look at the Pokemaniac shirt, you can see the Pokemon that looks like a kangaroo. Okay, like, but don't they already have like the what's that one kangaroo Pokemon? Kangaskhan or whatever? So a new Pokemon that looks like a kangaroo. Indeed, spoilers. Spoiler alert. Alright guys, let's get to the next topic though, shall we? Stellar Blade, we got a PS5 update for Stellar Blade. Anybody looking forward to Stellar PS Bayonetta? PlayStation? I know I'm looking forward to the game, because the game was been kind of dookie. You know, it's been kind of dookie. And they had to delay it. It got delayed to next year, obviously. But here's what Sony had to say on Stellar Blade. They said 2024 lineup, a little bit of a preview. It says, while Stellar Blade is a Korean developer, Shift-Up's first console title, the adventure is looking promising indeed. Stellar Blade is an action-adventure game making its way to the PS5 next year. This hack-and-slash title puts players in control of the stylish heroine Eve as she takes on Nay Tabas, a force ravaging Earth while surviving humans escape on an outer space colony. Stellar Blade combines sharp action with stunning visuals with a mature narrative to create something all new. Players will have to master a balanced offense and defense to survive against hordes of out-of-this-world enemies. The release date, or Sony's publishing the game now. Obviously, Sony took over. I think they delayed it. They obviously put it only on PS5, got rid of the PS4, Xbox One, PC versions of the game. Or at least it might still be coming to PC later. I'm not sure. But it's coming out 2024. It was supposed to be 2023, so got a little bit of a delay. But yeah, Stellar Blade, looking stellar. Stellar Blade looking stellar. But we'll have to wait and see more of the game. We still need like an updated trailer and stuff like that, so we'll see how it works. You know, when it comes down to it. Yeah, I just want it to be good. I just want it to be good as well. I just want it to be good too. So, I'm hyped for Stellar Blade. Good, Stellar Blade. I'm looking forward to it. Stellar Blade has a chance to be Sony's own Lies of P. Hope it can sell well on PS5. I mean, I don't know if it's a Souls game though. So, I mean, Lies of P is a Souls. It's like Bloodborne. I don't think Stellar Blade is like that. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Hey, what's up, Aaron Raffs? Says, hi, OJ. Watching on my new MetaQuest 2 on YouTube site. Crazy awesome. That just sounds insane to be watching me in virtual reality. So if I do this, is it like cool or crazy? What if I do like this? Does that make it like better if I do stuff like this? Or if I go like this? Is it like, if I do like something like this, is it like better? Because it's like virtual reality. Can you like, or if I say I want to shake your hand, can you like shake my hand. Like right now, like shake my hand. Aaron, shake my hand like in 3D or like in virtual reality. I just want you to shake my hand, sir. Go ahead. Shake my hand. Go ahead. I'll keep shaking just so you can actually do it. There you go. I want to give you a real virtual reality experience. There you go. Shake my hand, sir. Nah, it's just a huge screen. Okay, never mind then. May I ask where the outrages for Steller yams being taken from Xbox? There is no outrage because it's not a big game. You know, like that. Steller yams. Stellar yams. OJ, which game do you like more? Dragon Quest 11 or Octopath Traveler 2 on Switch? Probably Octopath Traveler 2. Let's see. Shaking hand through Xbox Connect in the cloud on my TV. Let's go. Let's see. Wow, you moving at me? Thank you for shaking your hand. No problem, Aaron. Thank you for letting me mispronounce your name 15 million times and be cool about it. OJ, since you beat Pokemon Violet, what's your next AAA game that you're gonna play? The next AAA game, I don't know, the next major game is probably that I'm like excited for is probably Prince of Persia. Because Prince of Persia is like mid-January, so yeah, Prince of Persia. That's probably the next like big game. Although I do want to play for you guys like Sonic Frontiers. I do want to play that as well. So got the PS5 version coming in the mail. Got it for cheap. Let's see here. If they censor Eve and give her jogging pants and a Cosby sweater, I'll be in a riot. I think they're gonna keep it the same. I think anything that they've censored that they've done, they've probably already covered it up anyway because we hadn't seen much of the game. So you know, it's one of those things to where it doesn't really matter, right? Because they've already done it. So, but it's all good. Shout outs to Spawnwave, it's his birthday. He said he's looking forward to 40. Let's go. I'm looking forward to 42. I'm already there, so I'm looking forward to 50, baby. Let's go. Hard to watch and type at the same time. Yeah. Can you see my comment? Hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. You didn't miss anything. You're good. You didn't miss anything. You're good, man. You're good. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate y'all. So that's that. Anyway, that's Stellar Blade. Got an update. Shout outs to everybody, though. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit the like button, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not, that would be awesome if you did. Awesome if you did. Hit that like button. Let's get into some Q&A, man. I want to answer some questions of you guys. So feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence by itself. If you guys want to talk about the Switch 2 stuff, the flood of fake Switch 2 videos, feel free to come through. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about that, or what are your thoughts? What's the highest selling Nintendo game? Pokemon is my guess. No. The best selling Nintendo game of all time is like Wii Sports or something like that. Definitely like Wii Sports. It's gotta be. Because that game sold like 80. It's a pack-in, but I don't know. That's probably what you'd officially count would be like Wii Sports. It's not a pack-in everywhere though, but Wii Sports. Yeah, Pokemon's not the highest selling game. I mean, we've got a couple games that have sold more than Pokemon. It's one of the higher selling games. It's one of the best selling games of all time. Like, it's like 30 something million for Pokemon Red and Blue. But like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that sold over 50, that's like 57 million. Animal Crossing is like 40 something million. I think even Smash Ultimate. There's a number of other games that have also sold more than like Pokemon. Tetris is pretty big. Tetris is like another huge one for Nintendo as well. Tetris, the original Tetris. Just got a question. Just Mario Kart 8. We went through it. Non-gaming question. What's up with the Rolex situation? Oh man, the Rolex situation. Okay, so on Twitter, there's a big Xbox guy. His name is Uni. And I've had, he's kind of a crazy Xbox guy, and he does crazy spaces where he yells at people, but I find him entertaining. I don't have like anything negative to say about him, overall. But anyway, Uni put up a post about Christmas and about getting a Rolex, and he flexed his Rolex, right? So, I mean, for those who don't know, let's just, okay, like Rolex cost, Rolex watch prices. So let's just look at how much Rolexes cost. Rolexes can be anywhere between, depending on what Rolex you get, you're looking at, the lowest would be like maybe you can get one for like, $5,000, $6,000 for like the lowest end Rolexes, all the way up to half, like $500,000 or something crazy, $100,000. You got some crazy Rolex out there. You got 151,000. You got 99. You got Rolexes that are literally the cost of a house or like a down payment. But you've got some crazy Rolexes out there, right? 18,000. So there was a certain Rolex that was, I think, around $130,000. And this guy tried to flex it like, oh, I got a Rolex for Christmas. And then, so let me just type in fake. So let me tell you what happened. So give me just 1 second here, guys, and I'll look it up. Because it was very funny what happened. So he deleted the tweet, but essentially I'll put it up. So I'll put the tweet up. He deleted it. But he said, so this guy Nib, who's I think is a PlayStation guy more, but just seems like a kind of a cool dude. And he was like, "Hey yo, Uni, I'm happy you bought what you love, but all I'll say is I hope you didn't pay too much for it. The day and date ref 128238 Rainbow is fairly new, so the box shouldn't have a worn logo and scuffs. It also should have more gem markers of the color of the rainbow, not greens and a warm tones only. 1 o'clock marker shouldn't be red ruby and 11 o'clock blue sapphire. The yellow color also looks a bit light for 18K gold, though there's a rose gold variant too. And finally, it's still in the store display case, so I hope you took it out and had an inspection. Here's the original." So the picture the dude posted wasn't a real Rolex. It was a fake Rolex, And he was trying to tell him, hey man, like, yo, that's not a real Rolex, bro. So I hope you didn't pay. So this dude was trying to flex a fake Rolex, and he got called out completely for posting like a fake Rolex. He's trying to put, yeah, I got a Rolex, guys. I mean, if you're flexing a Rolex, obviously a Rolex watch is useless. It's literally useless. It's only to flex. It's a watch. Like, it's a watch. It's not even like a smartwatch. It's a watch. It tells you the date and time. Bro, I know the date and time right here. The only reason for a Rolex is to flex. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The only reason to buy a Rolex is because you want people to know that you have a Rolex. There is no logical reason to buy a Rolex. It's too expensive for what it does. Now, there are some other Rolexes that can do some other things, but honestly, it's just a high-end brand, luxury brand, just to be a luxury brand, right? So, to put that on Twitter and to flex it, like, oh, look at my Rolex, bro, like, and thinking that you weren't gonna get called out if it was fake, that's just hilarious. So this was definitely part of gaming Twitter. This man got sent into another realm. Like, how are you flexing a fake Rolex? Do not flex a fake Rolex. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just funny. Unless you want to get robbed. Yeah, it's another way to get robbed. Exactly, flexing it. I mean, we've had rappers die because they flex they got this. Look at all this money I got. Look at all this that I got. And people will literally find where they're at, you know, and try to rob them, you know? So, yeah. Maybe he thought it was real. Clearly, he thought it was real. That's why the guy was saying, yo, man, like, I hope you didn't pay too much for that. Because you got scammers out there. You got people that'll say, hey, you know, I got a Rolex, man. I got it on the cheap, or they stole it. And you can get Rolexes way cheaper than the actual price, right? Like, if you want to get a Rolex, you don't have to pay full price for a Rolex. You can find people that steal Rolexes. And if you want to buy stolen stuff, I would never do that. I'd always buy it official. You can. But a lot of these guys that are, you know, hawking merchandise and stealing and smashing grabs or whatever the case is, right? Just outright stealing from people. Like, a lot of them will also get counterfeit stuff. There's a big black market, counterfeit market for watches, for phones, for everything, right? For cameras, for mics, for like, there's a black market, fake stuff for a lot, like hats, clothes, designer, everything, designer bags. There's a whole fake market of that. Everything, there's a fake market. And there's people that will definitely try to trick you into thinking and say, yo, you know, I'll get you this Rolex. It goes for like 6K or it goes for 15K. I'll get you it for 2 or 3K. So, I mean, I'm guessing Uni got tricked. I'm guessing he got tricked and he thought that it was the, you know, the real version of it. And he probably paid like $1,000 or $2,000 for it and ended up getting scammed, you know? So yeah, it's rough. So yeah, like an open jacket with a bunch of watches. Yeah, like the what are you buying? For me, I'd be like, what are you buying? It'd be nothing. I'd have nothing there. Probably a bottle of water, and Streamlabs OBS download code for you. That's what I. Bro, my wife, she already gets on me enough about how I dress and some of the clothes that I wear and how I don't buy nothing for myself and this and that. So there'd be damn near nothing. There'd be a freaking an old Mario t-shirt. That's what it'd be. And what am I wearing? A freaking Streamlabs sweater that's like 3-4 years old that they sent to me for free. By the way, I got my new Streamlabs sweater coming in the mail as well. I didn't buy a new sweater. My wife was like, why don't you buy a new sweater? I said, I got one coming in the mail for being a Streamlabs All-Star or something like. Don't worry, they sending me one. I don't need to buy another sweater. They sending me one in the mail. It's all good. That's why she bought me that she told me, hey, get that sweater. She got that sweater for me. So yeah. Nintendo pin, yeah, man. A Nintendo pin or something like that. The type of brother wear a graphic t-shirt on the first day. Yeah, I might, bro. I actually might. It's all good though, man. So yeah. It's all good. It's all good, man. So if you guys want, tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence by itself. More than happy to answer your questions, comments, all that good stuff. We've already been streaming for 2 hours. Time flies when you're having fun. But we do got a 20-minute extension plus on the stream, so let's do it. Let's go. Hey OJ, you got a copy of Devil's Third, right? I do. I have a is it sealed? I got a copy of Devil's Third. I think I played it, so it might be unsealed, but I do have a copy of Devil's Third. What's the market looking like on Devil's Third right now for that game? Let me check. Devil's Third. All right, thanks. Hey, take it easy, CERN. Hopefully you're good, right? Hopefully you didn't like break down too much. What's the market looking like for Devil's Third? Gonna look at eBay. Woo! Damn, Daniel. $300? $400 for Devil's Third? CIB inbox, not even sealed. Just CIB. Brand new $400. CIB $300, $200. You can $240. There's a bid. Somebody, oh, brand new sealed. But there's still 22 hours left. Dang. You can get about $300 for Devil's Third. Wild. Good thing I got a copy. That's why physical's good, man. Good thing I got a copy. Imagine like another 5 years from now when Wii U collecting gets real crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I got a copy of Devil's Third. I do. I didn't want to buy it either. That game's wild. I think I played it on stream. Did I play it on stream? Let me check. I think I actually have a stream where I played Devil's Third. I know it's on here somewhere, but I have. It'd be impossible for me to actually go through all my streams and find it. You know. Let me see here. Devil's Third. I do have it on here. Worst first party game on Wii U's Devil's Third chill stream. I do. I have it right here. You guys want to blast from the past? Let's go back to 2016, boys and girls. Let's go back 8 years. It'll be 8 years. That's crazy. I've been making content for way too long. So let's see
throw
here.
weapons in this game. That was a headshot. Okay, looking like the Resident Evil dude's coming at you. Looking like the dude from Resident Evil 4. Ganalo!
It's a third-person shooter that.
Back it It's like fox trotting backwards. I'm gonna run and dash. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, Devil's Third, man.
See if I can run and dash. Oh no, you can't.
It's like a prison break scene.
You're trying to hide.
This guy's crazy. He's got
Okay, yeah, you can do that into a
no shirt on, tattoos, guns everywhere.
Yeah.
Who thought switching to first-person shooting was a good idea?
I can see why Nintendo didn't acknowledge this game's release.
Let's. Oh, let me.
You know what happens when you poke your head up?
Let's
You
not
die.
get demonetized.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, do not poke your heads up.
Okay, this was just up as a video. There's no live
Burst into the
replay.
action there.
There's no live replay. I don't know. What do you guys?
Cocktail for you?
What do you guys think about third person into first person? I mean, I think it could be good. I'm not opposed to the idea.
Cockroach? How dare you? Alright, what else we got here?
It makes you aim a little bit better, but I actually thought it was okay.
Get shot from all over.
Dude, I'm telling you, the shooting didn't feel too bad in the game.
Oh my god. Somebody critically hit me. I got blood all over me. That's okay. It'll disappear. If I hide behind this wall here. I missed. There we go. Alright, I need some ammo.
Let's get to some more of the open stages, because I played it for nearly 3 hours.
Oh.
I'm fine with third to first person.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
Some
I
of the
think
story. Let me just get to... I think there's like a rooftop level. Look, am I shooting this guy with the rocket launcher? I'm shooting this guy with the rocket launcher.
No! Oh no! I thought I was gonna make it look cool!
Big mouse. Just...
Okay. Ah! Yeah!
Let's see Big Mouse again, though. Let's see Big Mouse.
What? You've got to be kidding me! Ah!
We need to stream this game again.
Oh my goodness!
8 years later. Devil's Third is the one Wii U game that's passed me by. I was a day one buyer for most other games. Oh, dude.
There. Oh!
It's worth like $300 now. What's up, Blandrew?
No!
Yeah, we need to stream Devil's Third. We're gonna do it like in our
freaking advice.
when I get my new setup and when I do like my game streaming like Twitch and all
Throw
that.
grenades.
We're gonna do it on
Throw
my
grenades.
like member goals and stuff like that. Member
Throw
and like
grenades.
sub goals. Where like we play bad games.
Grenades are doing nothing.
This frame rate, bruh. This was an Unreal
Oh my
Engine
God.
3 game too, so it struggled.
Ooh, that was intense.
That's Big Mouse.
What? You're getting shot up. It's your fault.
Let's go.
Okay.
I don't know, with the good frame rate, maybe this game would be better. See Big Mouse. Oh, he's getting lit up.
This is a funny boss fight.
If I didn't enjoy it, I would have stopped playing like after like the first like hour.
I'm gonna blow this dude up. I'm gonna blow this dude up with an RPG.
Stellar Blade's coming out next year, Mr. Davis, 2024.
No!
This man survived the rocket. Where's Devil's? Yeah, where's
No! Oh no! I thought I was gonna make it look cool.
Devil's Third remaster? We need it. So I kill this guy. Let's. Oh yeah, where's the rooftop
Okay.
level? Okay, here we go. Here's like this level was kind of weird, but I played through like 3 or 4 levels. So I played through quite a bit of this game is like Platinum Games and Grasshopper Had a Bastard Son. This was made by the Ninja Gaiden developer.
Okay.
Tobunobu Itagaki, the guy who
Are you
created
serious?
Ninja Gaiden. He's the one who made this game. So that's maybe why you feel that way a little bit. Like, but yeah, it's like a Ninja Gaiden and shooter combined.
God,
These guys
these
were
guys.
annoying, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You have to get like the parry or something like that.
There we go. Oh my God.
That feels like Ninja Gaiden 3 in particular.
That flamethrower came up clutch though.
Did I flamethrow somebody in there?
Good thing I didn't get rid of it.
This is the ghetto streaming days, man, back then.
Oh, whoa, what?
I think.
Crazy, dude. Just.
Yeah, we need a Devil's Third
RPGs
remaster.
at people.
Taking a series of tests for a new job and listening. Hey, shout out Scroll Swirl. Hopefully you
If there's any
get the
cool
new
stuff
job.
here.
It's kind of wonky to me. I prefer to stay in third person
the
or
frame
if it's
rates are
third person
moving
game.
actually really
Yeah,
good.
I get
It feels
that. I
At this
100%
point right
get
now,
it.
it feels like above. It feels like 60 kind of. But then but most of the time, it just the frame rate just feels horrible.
I can't believe how Itagaki fell from grace. Yeah. What's up? I was thinking about getting Devil's Third, but I could not bring myself to buying a game. Starting a tattooed shirtless guy. Yeah, you know what? The reason why I bought it is because one, I wanted to stream it.
Kick that door open.
You know,
Yeah.
but also two,
Back, baby.
this was before. I mean, when was this stream? This was before I even took YouTube like full time. I was still streaming 7 years ago,
Okay.
May 30th, 2016. So yeah, actually, I think I was still in between jobs at this point, but I was doing YouTube a little bit more. But I was getting ready to start a new job. I think in August, I was getting ready to start a new job. But yeah, I was still looking, but I was, you know.
Oh, okay. There's explosives. Jesus.
Yeah, set May 30th, 2017.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I was still doing my website. I'm looking at all the different stuff.
Puff at them.
We had Google
Fire
Plus. We used to do Google Plus
What was
back
he doing
then.
underneath here?
This is a blast to the past, man. Oh my goodness. Wild.
What's this? It's flashing. Okay.
Oh, trophy. Rat Airbase.
Let me zoom in. Looks like some C4.
That was my really terrible Snake impression from Metal Gear.
Alright.
Oh my goodness. It was just a straight
I
up
also
stream.
suck at the game. Let's just also put that out there. I'm not very good. Okay?
The cringe that just shot through my spine at Google Plus. I know, seriously, Google Plus was such a big failure, dude. Such a failure.
I'm not a shooter guy.
I'm glad I
No
bought the
excuses,
game
no jobs,
though, because it's worth
Skip
so
this
much at this point. That's why physical games, man. If you bought a digital copy of Devil's Third, it's worth nothing, unless you sell your whole Wii U.
Oh my god!
You know, unless you sell the whole system and your account, which is like you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to sell
one step forward, all of a sudden everybody just comes out. Hey, he's here! He's here, guys! So let's take one step forward, man.
It's kind of interesting though. Like I said, I think we're definitely gonna play this as like our bad game series. Like you guys get to vote. We hit like a goal, you guys get to vote on a bad game. The frame rate looks pretty solid. It seems like a good game to play. The frame rate is solid in some places, and then in other places it tanks. Like if there's less enemies, the frame rate tanks.
If there's people over here.
If there's more enemies, it literally runs like it.
There's no more over here.
You know, it runs good when there's not a lot of enemies, but when there is enemies, it doesn't run as good. But yeah, I mean but it's all over the place. Like it's definitely uncapped frame rate.
The guy that's just chilling.
2016. It's like a whole life. Yeah, we're going on 8 years.
How am I getting hit? Okay, I think my head was always sticking out.
That's like a whole lifetime ago, man. 8 years, nearly a decade ago.
Oh, nice.
I buy terrible games all the time. Some people do buy. I mean, RGT, he buys terrible games a lot. He likes terrible games a lot. He's a big. He likes dookie games.
This isn't a good position for me.
It's a remote job. I've been trying to step away from my current job that requires me to be on site nearly 40 hours a week. Oh yeah, if you can get a remote job, that'll definitely be good. I think I remember at this point, I was definitely at one of my lowest points. Okay. Because like I said, my relationship wasn't doing so well. But I think I also, one thing that made my relationship not do so well, so like I was having trouble finding another job, you know, during this time. And I remember I like was getting kind of desperate because I really needed to be able to like pay my bills and stuff. I had saved up some money from when I got fired from my previous job. But like, I remember I needed a job, right? So I couldn't find anything. So I'm like, man, maybe I should become like a security guard. Like that's just something that I can do in the meantime, and you know, hopefully I can keep on looking for something. And I remember, I went and I did my tests. I went to the job interview, and I actually got the job, got my outfit, got my uniform. And the person that I was with at the time,
where's all my homies at?
They were so embarrassed and so ashamed of me not being able to find a job and being a security guard. Like they like bashed me for weeks. Like before I started the job, like how dare you? Oh my gosh, that's a loser. This and that. So I ended up just not taking the job and ended up just basically just trying my best to just, you know, get by until I was able to get the job.
There's a gun.
Get the job, like get a better job that paid a bit more. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, like I said, that's why my mental health at that point. You know, I was like I said, I was
ammo box.
Gaining a lot of weight. I wasn't necessarily healthy. I was trying to have fun and.
I want my other gun back.
You know, and be nice for like the stream and my edited videos. But man, I was struggling,
gun that I had
dude.
disappeared.
But yeah, they would call me loser and say that I'm nothing and just all sorts of stuff, man. Because I couldn't find but because I couldn't find a job that used my degree or that paid a little bit better. I mean, oh my gosh, the what's it called? The security guard job was minimum wage, but I mean, it was going to be enough to where I'd be able, like, I would work enough hours to where I'd be able to pay everything, you know. But yeah. P, you know anything about Dot Hack? Yeah, I stream Dot Hack. Yeah, I do like Dot Hack. Well, no, not that I like Dot Hack, but I know about it. I play the games and I've watched some of the anime. And like they didn't support what I did here either. Like it's not like they supported like me, you know, like and like my stream, or, you know, or me getting more subs. Like, they never supported.
I heard the knife sounds on my
what
headset.
I did here.
I heard some knife sounds. Like, oh,
you
they're behind me.
So it wasn't like I had support in
this game. It just randomly pop out.
You know, in what I was trying to do with PlayerEssence. So it was like a double whammy, you know. Says, damn, just imagine you're trying to stay working and not be being a bum and you get trashed. Yeah, whether I was working on my site here or I was working on my YouTube channel, like anytime that I tried to do like edited YouTube stuff, it was like, oh, that's loser stuff. You don't make any money on that. you're this, you're that.
Okay.
So like I felt bad for
arm
even
his head popped off.
doing
What's this?
streams.
We got an M21?
You know, when I was trying to build up my
Yes.
stream and like my
flame
you know,
thrower
everything
back.
here. This was before memberships, by the way, guys. There was no memberships, like no option to membership. There was no Streamlabs OBS.
Okay.
There was no way like how we have it
Twisted.
now, right? Like
Shout
it was
out
just
Twisted.
simply you just kind of had to just
Yeah,
like,
quick
I don't
as
know, like, use something different or
What are you
use
doing
like
over there?
whatever PayPal or whatever the
Be
case
close.
is in terms of just like direct links or whatever. But there wasn't like notifications like that and all the different stuff that we have now. But yeah,
just
like
stand
even,
out here
I was
in the
trying to
open.
build like a streaming career.
probably
Like I was
gonna
on
get shot.
Twitch too. I think I did this like on Twitch and YouTube.
guys running
And
towards
you know
me.
they weren't even supportive of that either, so it was just rough,
What's he
man.
doing? Like, what was your plan?
I'm the crazy loser according to my cousin because I've done a lot of things outside of what I went to school for. I've been made fun of
was
and
your
being able to
plan?
settle down. Yeah, I mean that's what happens.
it.
Like when you don't.
Whoa!
Oh my God, yo.
Physics. Physics.
That was crazy.
I hear that guy lawnmower gun.
I lived in LA most of my life. I had 3 to 4 jobs at the
Are
same
there red
time.
barrels by
I had
him?
to keep the grind doing overtime. Yeah, that's good though, Squirrel. Like at least like you're a hard worker, you know. So.
Okay, he's gonna
So,
keep
yeah.
on walking.
But no, much better place now, you know, much better
Awesome.
place now. Definitely, you know, obviously, you know, doing better on my channel and on my editing
It's already
business and stuff like that. So I'm happy about that.
I'm gonna read some comments real quick, guys. Well, I got a little break.
What am I streaming? It's like Twitch or is it?
Let's see. Yeah, THQ went bankrupt, and this game was in development purgatory until Nintendo decided to publish it. Yeah. What TV size is recommended for playing games at 1080p? If you don't know, the TV size at least 47 inches, if I recall correctly.
47?
40.
For
I
1080p?
know it's over 45 inches.
For
At
1080p?
least over 45. I would say 47. Other than that, it's kind of hard to see the 1080p-ness. That's why I mean that's the original reason why I bought a 47-inch TV is because that's what I heard was 47 inches.
For 1080p? I don't know about that, OJ. Past OJ. I don't know about that for 1080p. I don't think you need a 47-inch for 1080p. Like the best for 1080p. I don't know about that one, past OJ. Might need to call Linus Tech Tips or somebody else.
So we're gonna finish off this boss battle here, guys, and then we're gonna call it quits. Been going for about almost 2 hours and 30 minutes here, so that's not bad.
Oh man. Back then, another thing, guys. Back then, I had no streaming. Like, you gotta build like streaming stamina to do stuff like this. Like, I was never used to streaming for long periods of time. So like streaming for like an hour or 2 hours, kind of took it a little bit out of me. But I was trying to build my stamina for streaming. Now that obviously I have good stamina for streaming, like I can stream for forever, but I can't obviously. But I can stream for like 2 hours, no problem or more. But back then, it was really difficult for me to stream for long periods of time because like my eyes or. You know, I didn't wear glasses back then, like my blue light blocking glasses. So like sometimes my eyes would get all weird, or sometimes I just didn't feel like sitting down in it. And I didn't have a good chair. Like I didn't have a good office chair. Back in 2016, I think I had like that crappy DX Racer probably. Yeah, I had a DX Racer, which was not as good as the Secret Lab or some other. So it's like I didn't like sitting down in a chair for that long. There's like a lot of stuff. So yeah.
Baracus! Brother!
Is this what you've become, Ivan? I taught you to fight with your hands,
They used to be like on the same team.
and there you are, a gunslinger, a killer.
Let's see, do we fight this guy? Yeah, this guy was a tough boss battle. I mean, I can see what they were trying to do with this game. I think on newer hardware, bro. Newer hardware, this might hit. I want to play. Yeah, no, I think that when you see this game, that's another reason why this game's actually went up in value. Not just because it's rare, because there was barely any physical copies, but because people saw this game after it was on the failed system of the Wii U. If this game came out in the first year, remember this was 2016. If they delayed this game,
in this game.
if they delayed it and put it on Switch and smoothed it out, locked it at 30, smoothed it out and put it on Switch, I think it would have been more successful. I think it actually would have done okay. It would have been profitable, I think. If they just wait, they should have waited though. They should have waited and put it on Switch, but I mean, I can see why they didn't though, because it was an Unreal Engine 3 game, and Unreal Engine 3
and that's what I hate, the dodging.
didn't have
Sometimes
official
you'll-
support on
Since the guard
Switch.
button and the dodge button are mapped on the same one,
and
sometimes you'll kind
Wii
of
U
this little
did.
sidestep.
So
to
it would have
block
been
people,
harder.
and other times you'll dodge. Like I just wish
You know?
the dodging was a little bit better.
It would have been harder to put this game on Switch, but if they did, I think it would have done a little bit better.
There's no.
That would have made it delay for 1 whole year.
Oh no! Stop! Get off me!
This feels like the Wesker fight. Or no, Krauser from Resident Evil 4.
I'm trying to dodge. Dang it!
Some rage.
Okay.
No, it's not like terrible. You know, it's just, it's wonky. Once you play, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like if you play it, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. If you play. So yeah.
Oh god, this. Trying to dodge those.
So yeah.
Just gotta press the button.
To be mashing the freaking Wii U Pro controller. Anyway, that's that, guys. So yeah, Devil's Third. We'll try it out again. We'll definitely try it out again at some point. At some point. Yeah, it's his worst first party game on Wii U. Devil's Third chill stream. There you go, man. When was the? Oh my goodness gracious, that's crazy. How many views did this even get? Let me go back to it. Let me just see how many. I think it got like 2,000. No, 1.4K. Okay, so barely anybody watched it. But that's, hey. People. There was comments there, man. There was a bunch of people commenting. You know?
Oh god, this. Trying to dodge those.
So.
Just gotta press the button.
So yeah. So somebody in the chat says there was a patch. He says there was a patch. And he says that it's not as glitchy or as bad as I think it is. So they released a patch after I played this. So we wouldn't even be able to get that patch, right? Or no, you would be able to. I need to download that patch before like the Wii U stuff is completely done. So it says glitchy does not drop like you think. I've never had any instance where a guy blew up and it was still screaming, shaking my head, and there's not a lot of over the top spur fun campaign, fully customizable with chains, game chat really fun, awesome modes. The gameplay is fun and responsive. There's nothing like a lighting guy on fire and sliding and shooting, running up a wall, pulling out your sword, chopping a guy off and throwing it into his brain. Trust me, this game is the ish. All right, so there you go. There you go. Oh man, dude, good times. Yeah, we got to go back to this. I'm gonna have a setup to where the Wii U will definitely be busted out. The Wii U will definitely be will be ready to go, and we'll be ready to play. Oh yeah, I played Vanquish. I 100%ed Vanquish. 100%ed Vanquish. Really good game. Really good game. 100%ed Vanquish. 100%ed it. So just to give you guys an example, so I had ads on that video and how much I was making back then. Off that whole stream and what people watched, I made 7 cents from the ad revenue. Oh, I made 7 cents. I made 7 cents on there. Let's go. 7 cents. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Lifetime, 7 cents. Hey, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing, you know? How are you gonna be able to get the patch? I think that there's still patches, and like Wii U can still get some patches or stuff for the game. I think they still can somehow. I'll figure it out. I might have to do like a hackaroony on this one so I can get that patch. Man. I might have to do a hackaroony. Is the game still? Didn't it come out for PC? Didn't it come out for PC? Devil's Third. Is it on Steam? This might do Steam. Let's take a look. Oh no, I don't think it's on there. No, I think it got delisted. Did it get delisted? Yeah, I don't think it's there. Because it says Steam, Devil's Third. Yeah. Yo, shout outs to Eric P with the Toby Lester.
Have a happy new year, everyone.
Let's go. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, brother. Appreciate my man Eric P. Still representing, long-time Elite Ninja. Still representing. Hopefully you're doing good, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate that. Devil's third, man. Yo, we got to do it. We got to play it at some point, man. We got to play it. Happy New Year's, guys. Appreciate you. We did hit our goal though, and we did stream for that extra 20 minutes. I actually gave you guys extra 30 minutes. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I don't know if there's gonna be another video tomorrow, I don't know if there's gonna be a video tomorrow, guys. Like I said, I'm not necessarily feeling my best. I might do a video, but I'm gonna go take care of my wife right now and get her some food. Because she's been a little bit tired for today. So I'm going to take care of her. But if you have not seen my most recent video, check out my most recent video on the channel. I talk about Chrono Trigger and Xenoblade Chronicles X potentially coming over, you know, to the Switch or Switch 2 or something like that. So, yeah, the physical's too expensive. So, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, my man, Eric P. Thank you for the $15. Thank you guys for the donos today. Thank you guys for the big support. Shout outs to B. Martin with the big $42. Shout outs to the 7th Hokage, 5 gifted Elite Ninjas. Johnny Disorder, thank you for the support. And Adroxis, thank you. Holiday Greg, the cool guy with the big 10. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Shaw X, FGC Hitman. Thank you guys so much for the donos. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the new subs as well. Appreciate you guys. Eric P, thank you for the big $15. Appreciate you guys supporting the stream, man. It really helps keep things, you know, rolling here on the channel. Like I said, I'm not sure if we'll have an edited video, guys. Like I said, I'm just trying to kind of take it just a little bit easy in terms of things. So we'll get back to the edited videos and editing hardcore and like the compilation vids. So we'll see. Or I might start scripting the next major compilation video. So if you haven't seen my most recent one, check out that in the meantime. If you haven't seen my top 10 most anticipated, or not most anticipated, sorry, my top 10, what is it? Top 25 best Nintendo Switch graphics video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. That video hasn't got to 10K yet, so let's get that video to 10K. So thank you guys so much for your support today. Seriously, shout outs Bead Queen, J2, Party Man, Dior, Killer Ninja, Chad, Jason, Dragon Gamer. What's up, guys? Shout outs. Thank you guys so much for your support. Adroxis, thank you so much for the big 20. Once again, thank you guys for the donos. Thank you guys for the love, the comments, all that stuff. You guys are incredible. Seriously, you guys are like the best. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys and help keep PlayerEssence going. So we should stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? So tomorrow's Friday. So I've got a date with my daughter tomorrow. So we won't be streaming till late at night. So it's going to be after I'm done with my visit with her. So that'll be later at night. So we'll stream more like a DGen stream tomorrow. If I do stream, I might take tomorrow off. But if I take tomorrow off, for sure, I'll have a video for you guys. So if I take tomorrow off completely, for sure, I'll have a video. And then we're going to have a Not Spawncast pre-show. And then we will, and then we'll have the big New Year's. We'll have a big New Year's event as well. So that should be fun. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being awesome. Love you guys so much. Shout outs to everybody here. Dad sent. Yo, see you for the next stream, my man. B. Martin, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody here. And yeah, we will see you guys. Marco over there on Twitch. And yeah, Jason Way, appreciate y'all. And we will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, for the stream. If not, like I said, we'll see you guys Saturday for the Not Spawncast pre-show. So, all right, guys. Love y'all. Thank you guys for the bonus stream. Extra 30 minutes. Supposed to be 20, but we tacked on another one there. It's all good. Thank you for the extra bonus stream, guys. 23 times combo count. I really appreciate that. Shout outs to B. Martin, too. B. Martin ending the stream as the Hokage. Huge $42 donation. So you guys give some big love to B. Martin. Guys, like I said, that support really does help out the stream. I'm a fan-funded individual. You know, I rely on crowdfunding. Nah. I just stream. Y'all want to support. I appreciate it, for real. Thank you guys for your support. And yeah, we'll see you guys for the next one. Love y'all. Check out the vids. Peace, homie.